That's another good point, Ty. That's a
Okay,
good ass point.
no. I have critiqued that though. I said I don't think Drake wrapped this album around a theme that could really make us be that invested. And by the way, I don't think Kanye did that either, because it's not like most of the songs are dedicated. Like he's rapping about freeing Larry Hoover and all type of GD shit more than he's really talking about his mom. But I think we under no
You
no
can't say that.
what?
Yeah.
Stop that. That's
Listen, Drake is rapping about love, but is he rapping about the theme Certified Lover Boy? No. Kanye has songs that you could say could be dedicated to his mom, but are those songs completed? Especially with all them features, most of them features were getting off verses. They weren't like, I like what, and that song was not on Donda. What Andre 3000 did, he was like, hey, Miss Donda, like at least he referenced why you're there for the album. These other niggas, yo, Fabio Foreign just got off the best verse of his life on the joint.
He didn't mention God. He didn't mention God. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, you
Wait,
what
that got to do with what that got to do with Donda?
Stop.
the other album is God
What
and
that got to do with
overcome.
Donda?
How can everybody rap about Donda? That's his mom.
It's a tribute, or at least pay homage to somebody you lost. Like pay homage to somebody that you lost. It's a tribute album. If we make it a tribute album to DMX,
so wait. So what you're saying is they supposed to mention Donda or their moms?
bro, it's about losing someone that's as close to you as your mom's. This ain't about rapping. How about you just you stopped shooting niggas 2 days ago?
Yo, act. To be fair, right? So we have to remember, first off, Kanye is, turned over a new leaf. He's more spiritual right now, right? And because of that, right?
There's curses on the album.
Listen. So when somebody who is spiritual loses a person, the first person or thing that they go towards is God, right? A higher power, right? Because it's through that higher power that they can be connected to their lost one, right? The person that they lost in their life, right? Now, with other people talking about God, it's one of those things where it's just like it still connects to the general theme, because it's all about God isn't about 100% the living flesh life. It's mostly about your afterlife. You feel me? And so by talking about God and invoking God in your raps, you are still on theme.
All Kanye did is merge the life of Pablo and Jesus King and made this masterpiece.
I have people texting me about this shit. Like, no, like they're agreeing with the picks. They're saying no, Kanye. Why? All right, hold on. So in real critique of Drake, right? As I said, I think wrapping your mind around the motivation for this album, he didn't completely execute, like carving out a heart in your hair while nobody knows why and having 10 pregnant chicks on a cover with still no explanation and thinking some songs about fucking women, right? We'll just piece it together. Absolutely did not work. Especially, and I'm not saying, I'm saying that Kanye West didn't fully execute his either, but Kanye executed more. Kanye at least went with the whole rollout, and really, he was trying to craft that theme of, yo, this is where we grew up. This is where I kind of, like, he tried to take you back somewhat. I do think the features diluted that message, because there's a lot of feature sister shit on this. However, I think Kanye West did that better. I think the reason why Drake album falls flat is because he didn't really tied to the theme. So where we usually excuse him for shit, because it's a thematic album like Take Care, like Views, like even Scorpion, he didn't really achieve it on this one. Plus, the hits ain't big enough. You know what I mean? If that nigga had motherfucking a Mob Ties, if he had a God's Plan, and if he had like 2 more joints like that, we'd be singing a different story. But the songs that are the big hits end up being Girls Want Girls, Way Too Sexy, and like No Friends in the Industry. And those are cool, but they're like B-type, they're B-side hit records for Drake. You know, like if we're thinking about a Drake hit records are 20 times higher than those songs.
So you saying what we saying is mid. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Basically. So you agree?
No.
It's mid for Drake then, if you want to be nice about it. It's mid for Drake.
I'm comparing Drake to Drake. I'm comparing Drake to Drake.
So it's mid for Drake, and we expect Drake's like quality shit when he's at his best.
We did not get that. No classic now. Listen, both albums ain't that good. Let's just be real with it, okay?
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
They're still high quality in their own regards. Hold up now. Chill.
Yo, act. Chill. Don't do that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
You're salty.
No, let me walk that back. Both albums are good, but both albums aren't the best offering that both could give. I think that's what we should say, right?
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair.
No. This Kanye shit is a masterpiece, bro.
I don't know about that one.
You're lying. So hold on, because I know people are gonna snatch that and try. Both albums, they are good, but really, what we've seen them do and the heights that we've seen Ye go to musically and Drake go to either lyrically and musically and thematically, both didn't really attain it, right? And I think the only thing in terms of this little song for song battle I'm talking about, we're not being fair in actually assigning like, hey, this song is better than this song, because I just don't think it's 10-0, bro. I just don't.
Yo, act.
It was more like
I got a honest question.
7-3.
From the looks of things, is Drake falling off, bro?
Absolutely not.
What?
Wait.
This shit wasn't even better than fucking More Life.
You're gonna bring up numbers. This is a hard conversation. You can't have this
bringing up numbers. I'm saying it ain't better than More Life. It ain't better than Scorpion. He falling off.
Wait. No. I think it's better than More Life. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's better than More Life. It's the same reason why I thought Views. Now everybody has switched sides and switched up their thoughts on Views. Everybody's like, oh no, Views was so good. But Views was more, again, it was more about album cuts, and it was a thematic album, while More Life was a playlist about getting some joints off with a bunch of UK niggas. You know what I mean? Like, that's really what it was. But this album here with these cuts, I'm going to honestly think in time is going to live and be better than More Life. I really don't I like More Life for some of the spicier tracks like KMT, No Long Talk, Free Smoke. I like some of those tracks, of course.
Passion Fruit? Oh my
Passion
God.
Fruit is cool on it. I think, is Blem on it too? Cool. But truth be told, man, like, I really, like, I'm somebody who's married to the catalog of Drake where it's mostly album cuts. I think if you ask me what his top 5 songs are, I'm going to say Look What You've Done is in it. Okay? You're not going to hear me say Blem. You ain't going to hear me say Passion Fruit. You ain't going to hear me say Free Smoke. You're going to hear those type records from me, right? Again, even though it was the song Care Package, like a song like Girls Love Beyonce and shit like that, that's what usually is up at the top of my Drake list. So short term, those songs are never the ones that everybody's talking about. Long term, those are the songs that usually last. So again, I look at the songs a little bit different. So I'm not that mad that he didn't have like a big hit song, but I'm looking at some of these cuts, say, like, are they going to last? Like, I'm not going to lie. The reason why I think even Scorpion appreciated with time too, man, the R&B side, some of those songs were slept on. And later on, niggas realized some of them R&Bs, like, it's easy to listen to Mount Ties. That shit slaps off day one. Day one, you're going to be like, sick of these niggas. Non-stop is a motherfucking Take Keith beat. You get me? Like, what else? God's Plan, that nigga leaked it so it was hot and ran with the whole album. But you know what really makes that album lit is the shit that wasn't singles. And those songs grew on me over time, and that's why I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm going to prefer it over More Life, because I think More Life was just lacking in a little bit of substance in terms of
what songs do you see yourself liking over time off Certified Lover Boy? I know it's early though.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Poppy's Home is gonna be one of the top songs off of this.
I fuck with that.
I think that song should genuinely be a I think it should have been the intro. Truth be told, right? That Makes song sense. I've loved all from the get go. Shit, I messaged that nigga begging him to put that record on it. Girls Want Girls. I think that's for the moment. Like, I know everybody sees Baby, and that's for the fucking moment. That shit gonna be played out in 6 months. You feel me? Now, that being said, that should have been a bigger song. You know what I mean? You can't have like a cool type song with you and Baby. It gotta be a smash, right? Way Too Sexy. I ain't listened to that 3 weeks after now. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's get serious, right? TSU, obviously, but shit, that was kind of leaked too. Forget In Too Deep, even though I kind of like that song.
I had TSU in January.
Yeah. So when you done, rate both albums out of 10.
Yeah, don't forget Pipe Down,
No. I can't rate both albums out of 10. I can tell you, I think both albums are at least an 8. But I can't rate either of them yet, because you really got, like, you gotta let. I think about now you could kind of get a better sense of Kanye's album, but I refuse to give an accurate rating and an accurate breakdown that I will stand on for like 3 months from now on Drake's project unless I wait a week. And same with Kanye. You know what I mean? We have the for the moment thoughts, right? Like when I first heard Kanye shit, I was like, because I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't listen to, like, remember, we only streamed that last listening party in Chicago, right? When he did the whole thing. And then I really didn't even hear all the shit that I missed then till the next morning when we streamed it when the album came out. So I was kind of impressed by some and bored by others. Some of the songs I wasn't feeling then, I'm feeling now. So again, you know what I mean? I don't know how y'all listen to music. Maybe if y'all listen to a song one time, y'all could tell if it's whatever. But every time I listen to Kanye's album now, it gets better. Every time I listen to Drake's album, it gets better. But I think both of them are at least an 8. What do y'all think? Y'all chime in.
Go ahead, bro.
I think when I listened to Kanye shit off rip, I got it, understood it, and it was masterful. I feel like it was a very refined music from Kanye. I think it's Kanye taking all the parts of Kanye that we know him for and refining them and reducing them down to a very poignant point, and then putting it in this project. From like the gospel, like for instance, like in the last gospel album, he wanted guys to like rap and then not curse. But this time he let them curse and just cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different things, techniques that I feel like he tried on this that were more focused. Also,
hold on. But even then, wouldn't you say like, you know, like I even said before, I was like, yo, Ultralight Beam is what he really wanted to make. That's a beautiful song sonically. It like, I get you're trying to like balance the secular stuff with the gospel stuff, but I felt like he only ever really nailed that like perfectly on Ultralight Beams.
Well, I think that's if you're looking for like the beautiful side of it. But I think a part of Kanye's music is duality, and I think that's one of the reasons why he had like Marilyn Manson and like the baby up there on stage. It's like a part of like understanding like there's. I think the whole Donda story is like an apology to his mom rather than just an addressment to his mom. It's like he's apologizing for all the falling off, kind of as far as in the eyes of what we want him to be type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like parts of the songs. I think the production specifically is very dark and very low energy as far as like the 808s has a really grungy feel underneath and very distorted texture, but also it's all about uplifting and being triumphant through the darkness. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, I'm a more music person, so that's what I'm hearing when I'm listening to it off the first listen.
And you know the interesting thing about the timing of both albums dropping is that I'm hearing things about like critiques about Drake that I've seen people been mad cool with before, and also have given him the opposite in terms of complimenting for him before, right? Like this time I see people saying, yo, this nigga Drake made a safe album. When will he try something new? You know why they're saying that? Because Kanye West is all over the fucking place. Like Kanye West literally went straight gospel with a choir and just made an album called Jesus is King. Then he came back around and is trying to blend secular and non-secular music. And then he's still trying to have that instrumentation and for once put church organs over 808 drums. That's really new. But I hear people saying, oh, Drake is mad safe. Like, well, didn't Drake like rap like he was Jamaican and from the UK and like he's been again.
Is that trailblazing though?
I won't say it's trailblazing, but to try to change a mainstream sound to that, I would think that. Like,
he wasn't trying to change the sound though. He was writing that sound to get more attention, more global.
Making his own shit.
Right. He's a pop star.
The issue with Drake's thing, right, is that he doesn't evolve the sound, right? That's what it's always been. He like will adopt it, but he won't evolve it. Whereas Kanye evolves sound.
I think maybe you could say of recent he hasn't, but I think he evolved Kanye's sound. I think him and 40 did that with Take Care.
Lord.
You don't think so? So you're thinking you're saying that from the mixtape time where he was remixing Kanye joints off 808 and Heartbreaks, and he found a niche and found a little lane where him and 40 crafted his own unique sound, right? And he made Take Care. You're saying he did not advance nothing at all.
You got that.
I'll agree with y'all if y'all are saying that he hasn't done that repetitively. He found his sound then, and he's stuck to it unless there's moments, like, for example, if Arena's Too Late, where he's like, hey, it's time for me to get up in these clubs, right? Or it's More Life, where, hey, let me embrace more of the international sound. Cool, right? But he did kind of evolve, just like, I believe Kanye, to a certain extent, evolved some of what Cudi did.
That's true. You're right.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
What? So you were asking earlier, right? Like how we feel about the albums and things like that. I feel like, for me personally, I'd give like. Now I haven't heard it enough times to be able to solidify, but this is where it's hovering for me. It like CLB for me is hovering like between like a 5 and a 7 depending on track. It's like, oh, okay, this is cool, and then it goes to this is good.
A 5 right? And a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, because like for me, my the way I view music is a little bit more hard, where it's like it's harder to get to the higher numbers. Like it's really hard to get to a 10, like damn near impossible. Like that has to like speak to me personally, damn near.
Let me ask you, what did you think Scorpion was?
Scorpion, I'd give that like a 6.
Oh,
for me.
Okay. So all right,
for me, I'd give it a 6.
What's your highest ranking? What's your highest ranking Drake album?
Highest rank. Shit, I need to go to the catalog. But if I would have to say, probably nothing was the same. I think.
And what would you give that?
I'd give that like an 8 personally.
Okay, so you're really not off the Drake bandwagon. You're really fucking with him.
Like no. Like I actually really like Drake. It's just that it's hard to get to those very tippity top like 9s and 10s. Like that's like once in a blue moon. Like yo, this is changing, like life changing for me personally. You feel me?
What's the last project you heard that was like an 8 or a 9?
An 8 or a 9? Probably To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'd give To Pimp a Butterfly like a 9. Like that shit was crazy.
That's 2014, 2015. Blew me away. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's been a long time.
No, okay. Yeah. All right, so I understand. I think you also fall on the, the music has to be, definitely, it has to be pushing the boundaries of just sonics, right? But it also has to influence and probably push along culture as well. Stand for something and also be lyrical superior. And if that's
it wasn't even actually that. That's not actually it. For like To Pimp a Butterfly, what got me so entranced with it, where I was just like, that's a 9, like 9.5, like damn near perfection, was how many layers was in it. Where it was just like,
yeah,
this is an album that you can dissect for like an hour and a half, like past its runtime, which blew me away. You would have to go into like different YouTube videos or XYZ to connect songs to other songs, which was like, I don't know why Kendrick put that much time into it, but
I just want to see if you
shout out to him.
Could you name 3 songs off To Pimp a Butterfly, bro?
Like to what? Repeat?
Could you name 3 songs off that damn project?
Let's see. I think it's Cost of $1, For Sale, and my personal favorite would probably be like Mortal Men.
Yeah, but Ego, I agree with you. Like I thought that like
I didn't look it up. Shut up.
I think CLB is honestly like first listen, it's a 9 out of 10. You feel me? I think that I got the same ideas with To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, you know how you were saying like
put it at a 9. Holy,
you can like dissect the lyrics of CLB. Like with Donda, like three listens in, I'm already already know all the lyrics, bro. But with like CLB, I'm re-listening, like had to train my dogs, like I had to get them out the mud, like I'm training Marines, like that.
All right, real quick.
Y'all didn't even let me say what I thought about Donda. I only talked about CLB.
Hold on.
Damn.
Yo, real quick. Before anyone...
y'all about head.
Yo, listen, relax.
Let Act talk.
One mic.
Yo, before anyone speaks, just that because the actual chat on Twitch cannot see y'all names, so they're hearing different voices. Just say your name. You get me? That they could know, okay, this is so-and-so, right? I just want to. We're talking on Discord, but this is for Twitch, so we gotta be a little bit organized. All right, I'm gonna unmute you, Drippy. So just be like, yo, this is CLB Drippy. This is what I think. All right.
Yeah, I got you. All right. This is certified little boy Drippy. You already know. OVO. Shout out to all the OVOs in the chat. All right, so
what the rest of y'all
I'm in
was
here,
at?
and I think what happened?
Where the rest of y'all was at today?
Man, bro, let me tell you. Look, the whole poll was chat. The Kanye fans down here voting all the bad polls, all the bad songs, and they're voting for Donda chat. Come on, like, bro, Donda chat above Daddy's Home. Like, come on now. I was really Daddy's Home. It had me singing like I almost converted. Like, Daddy's Home. Like that just hit different to me. Compared to Donda, he was saying Donda for a minute. You can't add that to a playlist. You play it on the aux, you're playing Donda, you're getting kicked out. But yeah. So with CLB, it has more hits. All these social freaks that stay in these basements, like that just play Donda all day, they're not even Christian, let's be honest. They're like, I don't know, they're atheists, but they're in the basement and they're listening to Donda, right? Kanye fans are probably millionaires and they're like out here, talking to Jeff Bezos and shit. Like, you can't really compare the two. Like, we're out here probably doing business moves right now. All the CLB fans, they're out here probably outside and shit. So it's already rigged off rip.
Can I speak next?
And I saw in the hold on, just 1 second, hold on. And I saw in like the Kanye subreddit on Reddit, they're promoting it and they're like sending the link so they could like rig it. Come on now, y'all Donda fans are down bad, bro. 300K first week, like that's how you already know, bro.
Anyways.
Yo, Tyshawn, he said niggas like you don't go outside, nigga. Y'all Donda fans in the
basement. I'm going outside, bro.
Nigga, you had your little time to speak your little soliloquy, okay? Mute your mic. Yo, ask me the question, man.
So, listen, what do you have to say? Are Kanye West fans just internet people? Like, you know what I mean? And maybe the people that listen to CLB, they outside donkey fucking chicks at the beach. Who knows? They listen to the song while in their car, at the mall, in the club. And the Donda fans, they're in the basement making up shrines of Yeezus.
Can I speak? Did you just listen to the nigga that just talked?
Yeah.
But that sound like a nigga that be outside to you.
Man, might be in the streets.
All right. Anyways, ain't no fucking CLB 9 out of 10 on the first listen. Stop it. My first reaction to that album was it was really good, but the shit just didn't match what I thought it was going to be. That's all. That's my biggest take on it.
Especially for the
bad album.
What did you think it was going to be?
What?
What did you think it was going to be?
I mean, it's called Certified Lover Boy. I'm expecting jaded cameras type music, not knife talk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Oh, you thought he was going to sing these chicks' panties off? Not.
Yes.
Okay.
Look what the title of the album and look at the album cover.
Nigga had a heart in it.
What is getting pregnant to any song off the album?
That's facts.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You could donkey fuck a chick to knife talk now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Race through my mind.
Hey,
race my mind. No, that's your fine.
I think you could pipe a chick to pipe down. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, Donda, nigga.
Yo, act.
Yo, what up? Yo,
okay, so it's Line. I'm an honest Drake fan. I've been listening to this shit since early days. I just have to ask an honest question. Like, where would you rate this out of Drake's all his albums? We have Take Care. For me, that's personally number one. Like, where would you rate this?
Wait, before you answer, what's your bottom though?
My bottom, I go before if I'm going backwards, I'm going to CLB last. I'm putting More Life. I'm putting Scorpion.
That's fine. We just need the last one. We just need to know what's your first and your last.
Yeah, CLB's last one. Bro.
Lion, I'm gonna let the rest of the room answer it. I won't do this.
Oh my days! No. No! You can't do this.
You can't do that.
Nothing Was the Same's up there, but like CLB's not like it's like.
Yeah, I think it's
honestly. Hold on, Kyrie. I think like out of this year, Drake dropped one of the best albums. That is not to be argued, discussed, whatever. But if we're comparing Drake versus Drake. That shit is not even top 4. Not even top 5.
All right, the room could answer. What are y'all ranking in his discography?
Last.
Yeah, I mean, it's new though. It's new, bro.
Hey, Ag, I want to say something. This Wolf.
What up, man?
What's going on, man? Shit. So as far as both albums go, I felt like they both were great or good albums. And then, of course, they get better as you listen. However, in terms of putting them side by side, I think that's where the L comes in for Drake, because if you're going side by side with Donda, it's just the production, the rollout, the actual songs. You have to just put into everything into account. Like, he had 3 listening parties. Two of them broke numbers on Apple, and still did numbers first and second day, and actually growing the second day. Now Drake's gonna put some songs that have been released or that's been leaked. He had so many. He's been pushing back CLB so long. I think the songs that were leaked before shouldn't have even made the album. He had enough time to come up with some other shit. It felt like fillers to me. A couple songs always, and I always hate when Drake started doing this, was like have it kind of whack in the first part of the song, and the second part of the song is hard.
Like 2 minutes in,
hard.
No facts.
Like I don't understand, because if I wasn't a person that listens to albums, I would have probably just skipped it after the first minute.
But he always does this. He did this with Catch Up, the 100.
Right. So like the second part, In Too Deep, should have been its own song. Like, if you wanted the first half of In Too Deep to be a song, it should have been like an interlude or something. You know what I mean? And then In Too Deep would have been top 3 on the album.
And by the way, you mentioned side by side, right? Comparing these albums side by side. But didn't Drake kind of set that up? Like, Drake literally dropped a verse of Trippy's song saying 45, 44, you niggas are burnt out.
Yeah,
like, when I heard that,
and
when I heard that, I was like, yes, Drake, get him, Drake.
I think he was going off of how Kanye was doing his little rants and doing the Make America Great Again shit. I think he was going off of that and thinking that he was going to take this W. However, when music comes to play, and you got, I mean, Kanye, this nigga, he was just more meticulous with his music. I actually went. I'm a fan of both of them, but I went to one of the listening parties, and just that experience of that fucking shit it just made the album 10 times better too.
Can I ask Wolfman a question?
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey, do you think Drake was copying Kanye to the point, which is why he didn't put a single out for his album?
I don't think he copied him. I think he didn't have something. He didn't know which song to drop. I think he was more in his own head about his own music, and he didn't know which one was going to hit, which one's going to slap. You see, the difference is Kanye was able to do these lists. I think this is genius. I think every artist should have listening parties just to gauge their music.
That'll only work for Kanye though, because like once we hear some of these other nigga shit, we're done hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, Kanye's the only person who could play the whole album 3 times, 3 weeks in a row, and you're like, I can't wait till the drops.
Yeah, but Kanye was able to read the room. Certain songs didn't have any beats to them, and I believe because of like Twitter and people talking about certain songs and what they thought about it, I think he was able to change it up a little bit. Anyway, overall, he was just a genius. Not to take away from from Drake at all, because we already know he's the GOAT. However, or one of the GOATs. But if we're going track by track, man, we can't even. It can't go against Donda. It's two separate. There is 2 different type of music. Certain songs you gotta listen at certain times of day. You know what I mean? You can't just put song like track by track.
Real quick.
I got a question for you.
Wait, right before that, legacy wise, because like, even though they didn't drop on the same day, I think they're gonna be married. They're gonna be married in terms of just like when Kanye and 50 dropped. Like it marked a particular time. Does this affect Drake's legacy? If the opinions of the masses don't like eventually go in Drake's favor?
I think
even though the numbers probably will support Drake.
I think Kanye put Drake in a checkmate place because like Kanye was the rollout for Drake's album, basically, right? Because he just kept antagonizing Drake. And everybody was like, yo, why you keep bothering Drake? Why you keep bothering Drake? And Drake kind of played into it with like the laughing thing and whatnot. But then when the music comes out, right? Even with like the whole like thing of the music, he's Kanye saying Universal dropped my music early. And it's like people making a funny joke like, yo, did Drake and Lucian just like press the button on Kanye shit? And then Drake leaked the diss at the end. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, it's like Kanye made it so that you had to tie these albums together, whether Drake wanted to or not. And like, he made it where it's like, you can't really compare the music because it's not really comparable because Kanye shit is groundbreaking. Drake's is just another output.
Yeah, I don't think Drake had one song that gave me like chill bumps. You know what I mean? Like, you can find a couple songs that will actually move you on in Donda. Drake's album, he got some good songs, but it didn't move. It didn't do what it's supposed to do. First listen, I'm all about, you know, giving it more than one listen, but I also take into my first listen into consideration. And if it doesn't move me, man, that shit just, I mean, it's just another filler. It's just another song. And I feel like, yeah, just Donda just had them songs.
But yeah, I think that's going to change the album though.
Oh my God. Hi guys, can I say something?
Hey, go ahead, Blaze Jula.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to respond to Akademiks. I'm not a fan of Drake and I'm not a fan of Kanye. I'm just a listener. But you know what it is that makes Donda better for me? It's about loss. Like, if you have lost someone, it reaches you more. Like, I lost my mother, and when he said, like, when I speak to God, can I bring my mother back? These things, they really touch you, and the whole Donda is about loss. Like, listen to Dirk's verse on Drake's album. He talks about his girlfriend's cosmetic, but then listen to his verse on Donda. He talks about his brother, his father, the loss, his biggest fear. I feel like even the features, they put more effort in Kanye's project than they did in Drake's project.
That's
deep. W take.
Hey, that is a point. Yeah, when you do have an album that's kind of centered around, and you made a great point. Like, this nigga Dirk got on Drake's track after Drake gave him a fucking #1 and just told him about, I'm promoting India Royal Cosmetics. And when he
didn't cry.
Damn.
That's Drake's fault.
Feelings.
I'll give you that. Maybe Drake should have been like Kanye a little bit. Kanye would have been like, nigga, if you don't erase that fucking verse and go do that shit again.
Yeah, you saw how Kanye was doing, niggas.
You know, one thing also about Drake that maybe it's because I'm a woman, but the fact that he constantly keeps complaining about Adonis is also a little bit weird to me. He keeps saying Adonis is a mistake, Adonis is a mistake. It was an Adonis compilation.
Did he say that?
At some point, I'm like, please, Drake, stop dissing Adonis. Like, it was too much.
Wait, no, he didn't diss his son. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait.
I think he's just speaking his truth, and I believe a lot of men will resonate to that. It's not that you don't want your kid, right? It's just that the fact that, hey, he was just a mistake, and he's just telling it what it is. So I can't even fault him for just saying that shit.
Y'all sound wild.
You can fault him for that. How's his son supposed to handle that 10 years from now, hearing this shit?
Wait, time out. We can't go on a tangent on some lies. He never said nothing bad about his son.
Yeah, he can't say nothing bad.
He did say his son's mistake, though.
He said he's the best co-parent possible.
That's not a flex. That's crazy.
I can really tell he hates his baby mother, and I think he reflects it on the child.
Believe women.
That's just real shit that's out here, though. Like, it's not even.
Can I say something real quick?
One thing real quick, Akademiks, I want you to watch the stream back. You do not notice it, but you enjoy Donda more than you do Drake's album. Just
in 4K
and look at your own reaction. You really do.
I've definitely seen. I agree. I've seen Axe eyes closed in certain songs. He's really bobbing his head. He's really bobbing.
What y'all talking about, man?
No, that is cap.
They caught you in 4K, my nigga. You was asleep on camera, and today you was bobbing out to Donda. You caught, bro.
Please watch it back, Akademiks. You really enjoy Donda more. I know this.
Can I say something real quick?
I think someone's trying to get a word in.
Go to bed, just play Certified Lover Boy.
Wait, somebody else is trying to get a word in. Y'all are wildin', man.
I wanted to say, you know how you can notice how biased you are Jay-Z lost it was when he started rapping about being a dad. Drake did it more on CLB, and you're hyping it up.
No. I don't like that. I don't like the bars.
I heard you say multiple times, the day Drake starts rapping about being a dad about his kid, I'm done.
Yeah.
But look at you going hard for CLB right now, and that album was mid. And I am
hold on. Yo,
this album was mid.
Y'all forgot that nigga Jay-Z put like Blue Ivy Baby Noise on the album. Drake was putting cameos and features with his little boy. I'm like, come on, bro. like Jay was doing it.
No, you're too biased, Act. Listen. And
by the way, Drake rapping about it is way different. It's way different than Jay-Z rap. Jay-Z was rapping like he was a grandpa, like an old man with a cane. I couldn't relate. Drake is rapping about fucking his kids' teachers. Come on. He's rapping about going to the PTA meetings and giving the chicks googly eyes.
You said it was because of the baby noises. You said it was because he was rapping about being a dad.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear that shit though.
but listen, the problem with CLB is Drake pushed it back so many times that the expectation was out of this world, and then he delivered something mid. The man even faked a whole knee injury to not drop the album because I don't believe that bullshit.
You're just a hater now. You're just a hater.
This man was getting backlash for throwing in the middle of when the pandemic was at its height and California had a record death. This man threw a birthday party. He was getting so much backlash.
Okay, Karina.
After that, he's like, oh man, look at my knee. I just got operated. I'm like, you were at a party yesterday. Why did you get operated?
Karina has personal beef with Drake. It's heavy.
No. I don't have personal beef.
Why you going so crazy right now?
I'm the biggest Drake fan.
You DM Drake
but the expectation, it didn't deliver the hype. It was nothing what I expected.
Wait, not to cut you off. And by the way, I'm so happy that you both are in here, Blazing Chula and Karina. Listen, the album for Drake, if we're talking about Drake at least, it's called Certified Lover Boy. Please tell me there's at least one woman in the chat that loves it. Okay, if it's Certified Lover Boy, it got to be for the girls. Where are the women that love this album? Okay, because maybe
act.
I love the few songs.
They ain't fucking with it.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You know
I'm just saying.
That's a lie.
He delivered a mid-album and below-average features.
I think Kanye's album.
I gotta ask you a question.
The best feature on the album was the Ross and Wayne one because Drake, when he raps with Ross, Nicki, or Wayne, he puts his best work out because he's competing with them. But other features like, I'm sorry, that 21 Savage track, oh my God, he has to be the worst rapper ever.
No. 21 killed it.
Savage has to be the most garbage rapper in existence. I would rather listen to Little fucking Pump than 21 Savage.
Yo, this sounds like a Barb. Like she loves bars. I can tell you like bars.
21 Savage is straight up garbage. That man is garbage. I refuse to believe people actually think that man is a good rapper. Y'all niggas are drinking something in the water, but that man is not a good rapper. What? Absolutely not.
Shit, that's all I'm about.
To be honest, I think he may have carried Drake on that shit. Like,
he did.
He was going, because he's talking straight hood shit, and Drake is talking about like picking a girl up or something. I don't know what he was talking about.
He said that Draco made him a booty clap.
You guys kick off my sister.
Wait, is that your sister?
Yes, that is my twin sister.
Oh, really? Oh, I had no idea.
I had a twin sister, Christina.
Oh my God.
But yo, you know what? I agree with her. 21 Savage, that feature was fucking trash, bro.
What?
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Now, why did I get caught? Why? Is everybody a 21 Savage fan?
Yo, Chiron. If you think, you ain't you in the UK? Nigga, you gotta hold it down for 21.
Nah, bro.
Islands, we don't want that man.
What?
Yo, act. I've been on this stream since 2015. You looking kind of sad nowadays.
No. Well, first of all, I was gonna say like I forgot. I think Kyrie brought this point up. I don't think, even if everything y'all saying is right, I don't think this means he's falling off. I think this might have been a misstep, and I think he was trying to be a little bit calculated with going up against Kanye. But it seems like even him leaking Kanye's diss song to him is all backfiring without Kanye doing anything. By the way, this is the quietest I've seen Kanye in the last week. And you know why? He's winning. Like, everything is actually going back in his favor. So he's finally shut the fuck up. When Kanye opened his mouth, the people go against him. But finally, when Drake is trying to almost like, play, because, Drake is a smart, smooth operator. Like, he's trying to, play a couple chess pieces to set up his move. And the people are looking at him like, nah, it ain't working.
Wait. So
it's
I
a
need to
misstep.
hear you loud and clear. Give Drake an L, his first L right now.
I think he's making some missteps. I do think there's some missteps happening.
He took a misstep in chess and lost. Give him his L.
I think he tried to do the Euro step, but I think he probably stepped on the wrong leg and he may have an ACL injury.
That nigga traveled and fell out of bounds. Nigga.
No, nigga, stop. Hold on. By the way, here's the great thing about Drake. I think Drake is going to drop more music. I think, first of all, he's very aware of what people perceive his career, like if it's trending up or down. I think he's going to drop new music in the next 2 months. Facts.
Drake is in the studio right now.
Or he's going to drop a single.
Right now.
He's going
to drop in the studio with the Arthur fist right now.
This man has OVO 40 working overtime.
Hold on.
They about to drag party back to the
Wait. By the way, I think Karina just said, but which is kind of weird. You know what people have been saying? I was reading. People are now trying to blame 40, claiming that it's 40's fault for not evolving Drake's sound. Since when have we turned on his engineer? Like, what's going on? I really think, and that's what I was saying about the power of comparing albums, where Kanye keeps going has made people look at 40 and be like, all right, bro, we know you're going to have like these pads and all of that shit and Drake gonna rap like this, but what's next, nigga? And to be honest, I've never seen a complaint about that before. It's new.
I know what the problem is. We had a pandemic. So the sweatshop had to close. That's what happened. That's
Stop
what it is.
Stop it, bro.
That's a hot take. I see no lies.
That's a good hot take.
Wait, that's not a good hot take. By the way, he could have used Party Next Door more. Go ahead, Blazing True.
I'm not really that big of a Drake fan, but you are. Does Drake have his own sound, or does he just write the sounds of others? Because I think about it and I can't really pinpoint a specific sound that I say that is Drake's sound.
He has an album sound. He has an album sound. 100%.
Yo, speaking of which, can we do a lyric breakdown?
Okay.
Okay. Kanye was spitting directly at Drake. He told Drake.
Who wrote it though?
Who wrote it? That's a good question.
But I was there. It was Ye. We watched it on Apple. Ye wrote it.
Who wrote it?
That's on
Ye wrote it. We watched it live on Apple Music. That's facts.
Oh man. Wait, are we talking about the parts where he's like okay, now they made me want to rap again, that type of shit? Be like, you the type to play the joke and try to hide your hand? Yeah, clearly he's talking to Drake.
But also on that song, his delivery, he sounded like Drake.
It doesn't really matter who wrote it. A wise man once said, "My hooks did it, my flow did it, my spirit did it."
Oh man.
You know who said that?
Yo, y'all not about to use no Drake bars against me. Yo, what up? Yo, add some OVO people on the damn stage. Add some OVO people on the stage. They trying to jump me, y'all. Where's my OVO people at? Put an owl as your profile pic and get up on the stage.
Them niggas got no ammunition. They hiding. That's what owls do, nigga.
You trying to catch that?
Listen, I'm not a Drake hater. Drake is like my favorite artist.
But
my top Drake project, it surprised even me, is Dark Lane demo tapes. It had no skips.
Yeah,
I streamed CLB so many times just to support him, but I didn't listen to it as much as I streamed it because it was so mid. It was not what I expected, especially the hype surrounding it. It was nothing like what I expected. It had a few good songs, but it just wasn't Drake. I'm thinking, is this even CLB? Did he push it back and take stuff off that would have been better? Because it's not just that it's mid. It's just not Drake.
I mean, Drake had a terrible rollout. I mean, think about it. He sent out
Horrible.
all those merch, those Nike socks and jackets. We thinking we about to get a love album. That was months ago. And then now, a week before, he does the Billboard shit. Still not really that much of a hype. I mean, if you're a music person, you know about this shit.
Do we think it was too many features?
You said what?
Do we think it was too many features?
I think it's too many.
Take all the features off. Take all the.
I think it's too many features. Every billboard I kept seeing popping up, I was like, damn, more features. And we know Kanye's Kanye's not just, he's not Drake, so he can get a pass with more features than Drake. Drake is the feature. Drake is that nigga. He don't need other niggas like to do it. And I felt like it was just extremely forced. It was forced. Every rollout he tried wasn't working out. Everything that he tried wasn't working out like the hype. Like, imagine having a streaming parties, millions of people watching, and then more people want to listen. Now we got Drake dropping billboards, and less people are listening day by day. I mean, it's just I don't know, man.
To be honest, from my personal view on it, it's Curry. When I first listened to Donda, I ain't listened to none of the listening parties. I just waited until he dropped it because I realized Kanye was actually serious about this album. I feel like his album was a mixture of Jesus and King and Life of Pablo. And my first listen through the whole album, it felt like an audience, like actual stadium performance, and I was fucking with it from top to bottom. As for Drake's album,
yeah, God muted that nigga for a reason, man. Sorry, man.
When I heard the Fair Trade snippet, I was like, oh yeah, we're good. I was like, we're gonna have a good album. And then the more I realized it, and that when I actually listened to the whole CLB album, I actually liked the album, but he could have kept most of them features. I feel like he could have kept Jay-Z on the album. He could have kept Baby on the album. And the rest of them could have fucking
he didn't need Baby. He didn't need Baby. He didn't need Baby.
I mean, yeah, he didn't need Baby. He didn't need Baby. Don't get me wrong. Baby was a perfect fit on the album. The song's a bop. That's facts. And that's why I say if we had to determine whether if Donda was a better album than CLB, we don't got no choice but to say Donda because it was a great music, not necessarily a masterpiece, but it was a classic. I feel like that if you compare that album to the past albums he dropped within the past 4 or 5 years, that was a great piece of work. The features matched together. The production was great. I feel like all the artists provided their best work, and I feel like Drake was like low-key toying with Kanye. Like, you know how he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this better than you. I know I'm gonna sell better than you. I know I'm gonna get more number ones. So now I'm gonna put more features on my album and still do the same thing. But I felt like if you would have kept most of them features and selected it down just to a few, the album would have been possibly better than Donda's, but it is not. That's just from my own fair view of it. And that's just me being a main Drake fan and trying to always see music from a non-biased perspective. Fact.
Can we just say Blackface Drizzy took a help?
Yo, Ak, can you agree that this sounded more like a playlist than More Life did?
I'll agree. Yeah,
Yebba's Heartbreak. That shit's fire, though.
It has more album cuts, but I don't get how it ties to the theme. I think Tyshawn, you definitely hit the nail on the head when you said earlier. We thought we were gonna get a bunch of love songs, Girl of Beyonce, Days in the East. We thought we gonna get some I Get Lonelies.
Jaden,
we thought we gonna get some Jaden. We thought fuck it, I don't know, reunite with The Weeknd, have him singing on some shit where he raps. We thought we gonna get some shit that'd be like, yo, this gonna be like, imagine the rap 12 play. You know what I mean? If you don't know that reference, that's a iconic R. Kelly R&B album. Like, unless you like Mad Kids Got Born to the album. Anyway.
Somebody just said in the chat, this was an album you would expect Rihanna and Chris Brown on. I agree with that.
Honestly, I was expecting Loki like a little Rihanna feature.
With that being said, though, if you would have came on here rapping the whole time, I would have appreciated that too.
You don't think so? I was low key fucking with the whole rap.
No. I thought he was moving away from just trying to impress people with rap because Scorpion was specifically made to look like a double disc that people could shut the fuck up about. He never dropped a full rap album, but he dropped a side that was mostly rap and niggas still wasn't content. I thought he said, fuck it, y'all got it. Like, I am what I am. I'm not going to try that anymore. So I thought he was going to come back on what he does best. this dual singing, rapping thing, but I thought it was gonna be more about, like, truth be told, I thought this was about him trying to find a wife. Like, Drake 35, like, we tired of hearing you sing about strippers, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I thought this was about, like, yo, I'm in love type shit. I don't know, maybe that a Bailey nigga mom or something. I thought he had some shit going on. Drake was singing like he's a new converted Future fan, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? I don't know, man. I don't know, but
yo, somebody just in the chat. Somebody told you, an executive producer, that this was Drake's best shit.
No, I heard that. I heard that.
They lied.
No, I heard that.
Yeah, they definitely capped on that, bro.
Well, I'm gonna speak to that person again, right? Because it was about a month ago or 2 months ago it was definitely 2 months ago that I talked to that person. I'm gonna ask them if the album they heard is the album that's out. You get me?
I think CLB is something different.
You think he took songs off?
Nah. I would think he did, because like certain songs,
I think that
like
too.
Poppy's Home kind of feels like he's about to go somewhere. You get me? And then some of the leaked songs, I feel like it just, like, those were just good songs, so he just kept it there, right? And then some other songs were just like attempts at singles, but I just never seen Drake attempt to single like the Way Too Sexy joint like that. Like,
yeah, that Way Too Sexy shit, that shit threw me off in the mid. I was not gonna lie, I had to skip it, but I had to go back to it.
You know what the problem was? He put out so many features and bad ones.
Whoa, no, bad ones.
But there were a lot that was like, he should have put out less features.
Wait. Maybe I can clean up what you're saying. Bad? Fuck no. But we did see, like, in the last year, he had features that didn't make the ripple that his normal features did, right?
The
like,
Young
for example,
Blue feature was fire. Seeing Green was fire. The Brent Face On one, I thought that was absolute fucking garbage. The Trippy Red one, absolute fucking garbage.
Bro,
he should have done only like one or two features, because people were already anticipating this, and he kept putting out features, and then an album with so many features. He handled it wrong. It wasn't Drake. It just didn't feel like Drake.
What do you think the single should have been?
Album.
None of these songs. Like, yo, I'm telling you, that's why when remember I told you that artist told me it was rumored that he was going to drop in October, right? And that's why when I don't know if he pushed it up or it was just always going to be the 3rd. I was like, nah, like that little thing we saw on ESPN, it's not going to be that, because I don't think Drake is going to drop without a proper single. I really think that he was going to have a song that was going to be fucking, like, even with Thames, that song, I thought that was going to be like, yo, fuck Essence, like some bigger worldwide shit. Like, and maybe I'm holding him to some unrealistic expectations. I'm thinking he's going to have the biggest song that's going to lock down the country or the world for 6 months. And I just can't see people next year, March, talking about, yo, I'm too sexy. I just can't see it, dog. I can't see for that song. I can't see for Girls Like Girls. I can't, like, the one I like the most is the No Friends in the Industry. And that is, you know what I mean? That's a club record. I can't see it like a worldly record.
That nigga sold Be a Flow on there. Fact.
I think Way Too Sexy. Even though I don't like the song, bro, I feel like that song's probably gonna hit harder for like people that don't really be into music like that. If that makes sense. Or even Girls Want Girls. It's like those are like radio vibes that make sense. So it's always gonna get the stream play, bro.
Yeah, but in comparison to, remember, we're comparing Drake to Drake. Nice for What? God's Plan. What's the other one that he did again? Like.
Hotline Bling.
Well, that was before. He had another song, In Your Feelings. Like, when those songs came out, like, they were just fucking, like, fuck radio or anything like that. These were just cultural, worldly songs that everybody in the world was doing. You know what I mean? That's another thing I think that maybe, I'll say a misstep in execution. Like, some of the things, even the album cover, like, the Shiggy thing happened naturally with the In Your Feelings, and everybody started doing it. Like, nothing really has caught on that everybody's doing that Drake is, like, inspired right now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, a couple companies messed around with the album cover, but like, I don't know. Maybe I just need to wait more. It's only been out 3 days, but I don't know if there's a dance gonna pop up. I don't know if like we gonna see. By the way, with all me saying this shit, allegedly it's going to debut. The first 10 songs on a Billboard Hot 100 is gonna be all Drake, except one. Some song called "Stay." I think that's Killer Roy. So he's gonna have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Never done before. So clearly, still the biggest artist ever, right? You know, at least in hip hop. But culturally, I think we used to see certain things. I don't know if we're seeing it at the moment.
I think it's just a little bit too early to judge. You know, we gotta wait like on a TikTok hit or something.
Is that Chosen up in here?
But
yeah, that's me.
Yo, Chosen, did you see a shout out by Party Next Door?
Oh no, where?
Party was on live and I was in the room and Party was like, yo, I just found out. He probably saw one of the streams where you were hating on Drake, nigga. He said, he's like, I just realized that, one of your guys was like one of my guys and whatever. He was clearly talking about you. And it was like, yeah, he was like, I used to working and blah, blah, blah. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. This was like last week. It's the first time he went live in a while.
No, I popped in the live. I didn't see that part though.
No, that was early. Because he was talking to me directly and then like he was like, yo, Ak, I love you, but like I'm gonna play some music for the fans. Anyway, what you think about this shit? You ain't fucking with the Drake slappers?
Honestly, I think it was kind of trash, to be honest with you. I think Kanye's music is more important for the moment. Like right now, when we're coming out of lockdown, everybody's kind of been in their own zone, in their own kind of mindset, and maybe depression or whatever it is. I think Kanye's music is more uplifting, and it just matches the vibe more. I think Drake kind of missed the mark on that because nobody could really relate to what he's really talking about, because that's just not what niggas has been going through for the last 2 years. You feel me?
Wait, somebody brought up a good point in the DMs, and not to cut you off, sorry, but they said, well, if you look at Shade Room, right? And I know, I get it, but Shade Room ran a poll earlier this week. About 1 million people voted. They're primarily women. I would probably say 85% of people on Shade Room are women, right? Kanye lost to Drake. I think it was like almost like 80% to 20%. So like it was a landslide in favor of Drake. So the person was saying, maybe because my audience is a bunch of dudes, we don't fuck with Drake's album as much, but the women love Drake shit. Because if you look at the Shade Room poll, clearly that's what it is. What do you think?
That makes sense. They also hate Kanye though.
What you think women hate Kanye? Really?
No, the Shade Room. You know them Trump antics, all that shit. They hate that nigga.
Oh, but I mean, niggas will hate him too for that.
Nah, not me, man. I ignore the red cap, man. No cap.
I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of the time when it comes to that shit, what it feels like is that women are the type to like, once you do something wrong in terms of like your lifestyle, how you're living, that's saying you're cut, period. Where like once that happens, you're done. But men is more like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna disconnect who they are from their art. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it was. Or at least that's what I think they're talking about.
Okay. Chosen, I had to cut you off. What were you saying? You can finish your thought.
Nah, yeah, I was just saying. I think Donda's better, just because it just matches the times. You feel me? Like it's so uplifting, and it's just you listen to it, and it's just like, I could get through all these issues I've been going through for the past like 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. Whereas like CLB, honestly, it's kind of boring, fam. Like you go through it, and like there's no track that like stands out to your mental. Like it's just like
I think it is. I just think my bad, but the boss keep kicking me. I'm trying to talk. I'm so sorry, but I think we didn't give people a chance to let the album marinate yet. Like it's only like 3 days old, and I'm not saying that this is Drake's best album, but the shit is definitely, it's big in this category, but it hasn't had time to marinate, just like how Donna has this last week.
I feel you on that,
with you, bro, but it's no substance on this album, dog.
Hold on. I feel that, and it's and that makes sense. But at the same time, like we're talking about Kanye versus Drake right now. That's at the end of the day, that's the topic.
But it shouldn't be a comparison. Like that's the problem. We always compare these artists, but they have different.
hold on, it doesn't matter. That's the comparison. That's what the whole stream's about. And at the end of the day, you could say, oh, like, yo, I had to take time to like accustom to CLB and all that. But at the end of the day, you listen to Donda and that shit just has more energy. Like, from top to bottom, it just lifts you up like way crazier than Drake's album does, and that's just what it is. So I don't know. If we're talking Kanye versus Drake right now, Kanye's album is just better. It's just better, fam. And the poll told you that. Not only tonight, the last night that Akademiks did the poll, it's the same thing. Nothing's changed. You feel me? The album's just better. That's all it is. You gotta accept it. And I think Drake fans are like, they're trying to like pick up the pieces, like, oh no, they're trying to find like all these little excuses, but it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Drake, Kanye's album is just better. It's just what it is.
You even be surprised.
Bro, can y'all please stop kicking me, bro? Like, damn, the fuck.
Wait, what'd you say, Tyson?
I said you shouldn't be surprised Kanye make better albums than Drake in general anyways. So it's not even that shocking.
Kanye has been missing for a while. Did you like Kids See Ghosts? Did you like Ye? Did you like Jesus?
I didn't like none of them 7-song things for real. I thought that was real antic. Like, he fucked Nas shit up. Pusha T shit was straight though.
Yeah, so basically in the last 3 albums, Kanye didn't really deliver like no hit album.
Nah, he didn't.
Yo, Life of Pablo, when did that drop? Like 2016, 2015?
It was a while ago.
Right? So when we look at that, like,
yo, act. Let me talk real quick.
Can y'all please, like,
these guys are violating Drake. Right. Kanye has not had a good album. Who is listening to Kanye's last 2 albums right now?
Bro, I just agreed that.
Who is listening to Kanye's last 2 albums right now? How many people did it take? How many people did it take to make this album, Donda? How many times have we heard it on Twitch? Stop capping. This is crazy. Drake has a legacy. It is established. He cannot be moved. Y'all talking about one album. Drake has been on a run for years.
All right, that's dope, but like we talking
Twitch people don't go outside. Y'all listen to Donda in the basement. What do you mean? Y'all talking crazy on CLB. What?
You in the same group?
My nigga, which album is better?
You've been sober for 30 weeks. What you mean we in the same room? Yo, shit.
Hoonster, listen, right? You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention.
Which one is better right now? 2021.
Kanye's 45. What are you comparing right now, bro?
Why are you comparing legacy when we talk
This
about
man 45 and just turned to God. He lost.
Bro, why are we comparing
He set himself on fire for the clout. This is crazy.
Wait, keep it real. Drake got bodied by a gospel nigga. That's just what it is right now. Which album is better?
Yo,
what am I personally listening to? CLB. What do you mean?
What you and your homies listening to right now? CLB or that Donda, man? Talk about it.
It's not even a discussion. Like, let's be real, bro. If you're going outside, if you're going to parties and shit, CLB is it. Like, y'all are just capping for Twitch. This is crazy.
Bruh. Name the fire songs off CLB, and then name the fire songs off Donda.
He's capable of doing that.
That's it. Quiet. That's what I wanted to hear. Quiet. Because you can't argue it. Which one is better?
Now you pull up the track list.
There's no song on CLB that's better than Hurricane, though. Straight up.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if they play
who carried Hurricane? Who carried Hurricane? Let's hear that. Who carried that song?
It's really
who carried that song?
Wait, is that a point that most that first of all there was a stat that says Kanye raps on like 49% of the album, which is mostly features. So should we use that to knock Kanye, even though he produced it, that most other niggas are carrying it vocally?
Bro, Mike Dean left the creative process because Kanye's such a bitch. Like, what do you mean?
That's cap. That's not real. That's those. Mike Dean refuted that. That's not real.
So someone hopped on his Twitter and said all that shit.
Honestly, I think we're getting too distracted by like all the other antics and bullshit.
Bro,
like
girls want girls, love all, in the Bible, sue.
All right, thank you. So we were just talking about like simply what album's better.
You can name all those songs, but at the end of the day, when the polls came up, Kanye won every single round. every single.
No, Kanye got the better quality album. Don't get me wrong. But personally, I'm listening to CLB. I'm not listening to Donda.
Fucking mouth. That nigga sucks. Yo, Kanye is washed. That nigga is ass.
So how is he winning? How is he winning? If he's ass, then how is he winning?
That nigga ain't winning shit. That nigga's winning on the internet.
How are the streams going up? How are the streams going up? How are the stream numbers going up? If he's ass.
Yeah, how did Drake's streams go down off of first day and Kanye's streams go up if it's ass? The music speaks for itself, fam. You gotta accept it. You just gotta accept it. You gotta sit back and
Kanye put out the better quality music. Like we have good quality music from Drake before. We're not comparing CLB to that. So what does that tell you?
Well, there it is.
Damn.
I actually like Ye. That was a good album to me.
It was okay. It was cool.
Kanye came out with the masterpiece.
You gotta bring up some Drake representatives in here, man.
You can hate on it if you want, just because there's no cuss words, but you know, the music speaks for itself.
The nigga made a new genre, low key.
And I actually believe the artists believe it too. The artists, that you could feel the conviction in what they're speaking and what they're rapping. You could tell they had more passion into what Donda is and versus, you know, the features into the CLB, just straight up.
Do you feel like the features like kind of phoned it in?
I feel
they did their part, but they weren't really like energetic or like, you know, really trying to put a stamp on it. They were just like, I'm here.
Yeah, I feel like they weren't doing their best. I feel like when Drake, quote unquote, I guess, quote unquote, needed them, they didn't deliver. They didn't deliver what they were supposed to do.
Damn.
You could break it down to this. Whose baby verse? I mean, who had the better baby verse? Fucking Kanye.
Out of all the artists,
definitely Donda.
Definitely Kanye.
Yeah, but can we judge their albums on who had the better feature though? Like, truth be told, we should be judging Kanye's performance.
It off the better feature because we already said that Donda had the better quality project of music. It's just CLB had misses when it came to the features. Kanye did it.
All right, for everybody. All right, hold on. Does anyone think that Kanye himself is rapping better on Donda than Drake is rapping on CLB?
Hell no, never.
Not rapping better than him, but Kanye is actually rapping. He's not rapping better.
No, he's not.
But
now has an
MC. It's the shit that he's saying.
So y'all are admitting that Kanye's not rapping better than Drake, but y'all think that he made better music.
Yes, he made a better album.
Also, though, on Kanye's rapping, I think Kanye had more impressive as far as we rating Kanye against Kanye rapping. This album had probably some more impressive verses from Kanye throughout his catalog.
All right, yo, Kyrie, where do you rate the bar?
Honestly, I think that verse is one of Kanye's best verse on the project.
Wait, which verse?
The which song was that? The Hurricane.
Okay, yeah. That was definitely like one of the top songs on that project.
I like this. I ain't gonna lie.
Wasn't that carried by the weekend?
Like I said earlier, Kanye used specific parts from Kanye's previous catalog, like certain elements of him, like even the rib bar. That was like, I feel like that was a callback to him using funny bars in his older like discography, where like he would use, like, for instance, like certain songs, Kanye has bars that are like cringy, but it's for like a quotability. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like certain things he did on this album, it all felt purposeful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he did a whole bunch of shit. Like the features, he would pick beats that the features would typically be able to adapt to easily. If you listen to every song with a feature, don't the beat kind of sound like some shit they would make on their own? Like he strategically did that shit. You got to pay attention.
I feel like he took a risk in his album when he started to do the whole 5-minute song things. Because I haven't really seen that lately from an artist, and I actually fucked with it.
Kanye made that album to go right at Drake.
Yo,
that album was not about Donda.
I think it was to let Drake know that, nigga, if I want to make a good body of work, man, I could. But at the same time,
he's playing with people.
But even though we're saying this, we're all saying CLB is mid. But if it's that mid that we're comparing it to Donda, and it's not even his best project, and Drake's been on a run for years, what does that even tell us, though?
But I think Drake made CLB just to be making music and not to go at Kanye. I think Kanye developed Donda specifically to go at him, and he's fucking with people. Wait, let me finish. Go ahead. He's fucking with people by naming it after his mom so he gets pitied. I think that plays a part into it.
Nah, I think Kanye is just back. Like, I think maybe he was going through some bullshit, and he's just like back in his zone.
So he
right
shed
now.
that dead weight, aka Kim Kardashian, huh? And he back now, huh?
Exactly.
That nigga never left.
Oh
That
my
nigga
god,
playing games,
the
bro.
curse of a white woman. Wait, what?
That nigga never left.
Damn.
The Kardashian curse.
All right,
Yes,
for
has been lifted.
interestingly, I want to hear what y'all would advise, right? So say y'all are Drake's right hand man. Y'all are seeing, let's say the current narrative continues to be what's being said, and let's go off the narrative in here. What would you advise Drake to do?
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, right? 100%. What I would have told him was this, right? It's named Certified Lover Boy. Get your Chris Brown, get your Rihanna. Focus on making it fun. Focus it on making it kind of steamy, romantic XYZ, and just drop smash hits to bring people together, right? I feel like that was the play, but he didn't execute, and it feels weird that he didn't. When he has those connections.
Okay, so what would you tell him?
Why would you do
moving
that?
forward, though, what should Drake do?
Yes, so what would you tell him to do right now?
Fuck that nigga.
Honestly, I think
drop the deluxe with them.
he got to stop doing the back and forth with niggas.
Yeah,
you know they gotta do. You gotta drop a deluxe with club bangers. A back-to-back for type song against Kanye.
Kyrie, you don't believe that because truth be told, I actually think that Drake makes it entertaining because he always has something to say back.
Not yet, but at the same time, this time should be the last time. And this is not to succeed defeat or anything like that. It's just
know what Drake needs to do? Drake needs to go back to the Drake that's actually gonna talk about some shit that's actually worth about talking about.
Oh man.
Well, it's hard to do that when he got Kanye coming down his
Drake
Drake
needs to stop.
Drake's in first place. He keeps looking back to find enemies that he could.
Yeah, Drake needs to sit his ass down and actually talk about some shit that actually is gonna make him want to rap again.
But see, y'all fans play both sides. Y'all say that, but then when he start doing it, y'all say he ducking smoke.
Yo, Drake current life is like he's been a top rapper forever, right? Like I was talking to Van Lathan recently. I'm like, yo, he's not the same dude who can still give us content about women turning him down or him having insecurities. He passed that. Every chick wants him. Like the nigga's on top in that way. But like his current life is probably some shit that's really not conducive for rap. That's why I was saying the thing about him having a kid. Like his current life is learning how to be a dad. Like we don't want to hear that shit. Like you know what I mean? Like so he's still rapping about a bachelor life that truth be told, there's no vulnerability in it. That's why like for this album it kind of comes across like he's trying to be on some future shit because it would sound non-believable if Drake was rapping about strippers turning him down. Like that wouldn't even make sense. So so like he's very past that point where he was vulnerable, and his current lifestyle, other than if he has beefs, doesn't really lend to great content in music. I don't want to hear about Adonis' first day at kindergarten. Respectfully.
You make a good point. And honestly, I think Drake can rap about whatever he wants. He's proven himself already. He got thousands of stories. He can rap about whatever he wants to. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, do it.
Shit, well, I mean, Drake got thousands of stories, bro. So it's like, even though he ain't going through that no more, yeah, it's hard to backtrack to it. But, I mean, it ain't shit to bring up some old stories. Ain't no way in fuck Drake only got 20 stories about some hoes, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know Drake's whole life. Like, that nigga literally told us when he stole the keys to the car one night. The next night, he hooked up. Like, he told us everything, bro. Like, unless he just start lying. Like, I mean, I get you. But, like, even then, like, it's hard for us to even think about him from a place of vulnerability because he went through that and went to the other side of kind of bragging. You know what I mean? About like pretty much every chick want him. You know what I mean? So you can't really backtrack. You can't constantly like he shed that image of the insecure, awkward nigga who's in the industry but still like, you know, isn't around. Drake kind of established this new image of like, yo, like he's some fucking mob boss to keep it real. Like he's some mob boss, that's some Don, and every chick want him. So like, unless it manifested an album like Scorpion where he's talking that shit, you know what I mean? Or he's talking about his enemies. Like, we haven't heard the vulnerable Drake in a minute. Like, we get glimpses of it on, like, Your Mind still. Like, we would love an album with that content. And I know that type of hug, the same hug I used to give with, like that's like vulnerable Drake. I just don't think his regular life is like that no more. So, like, we're going to hear a lot of bragging about cars we never ever seen. We're going to hear about his fucking $300 million house and him just adding another quarter to that. Like, we're going to hear about some shit that's kind of unbelievable, but we're still hung up off a few albums. Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. So Far Gone. Thank Me Later. And those songs, and when we think we hear Certified Lover Boy, we're expecting vulnerability and vulnerability on the level of love. And I just don't think that's his current reality.
Yo, then maybe we all just need to shut the fuck up and just accept Drake for what he is and be thankful for his music. But if I had my own personal wish from it, I wish he would go back to where it wasn't like he was giving out features and he was blessing niggas with features.
Go listen to his old shit if you want that old shit.
Hey, I want to piggyback off what Axe said. This Fuego.
Fuego, what up, bro?
Yeah, like I want if I love.
You gotta piggyback off your mic, nigga.
My bad.
Nigga chewing on his mic.
The mic all chewed and fucked up.
No,
you gotta unplug it.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, so I feel like yo, Drake, like you want to touch on to this. If I love him, we gonna get some real raw.
Yo, Fuego. Keith, I think it's either you're not holding down the mic button all the way, right, or something because you're going in and out. Pause.
Anyway, you think this debate should be done like next month or so after like people listen to CLB a little bit more?
Absolutely, but I think it's going to be an evolving debate. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a full definitive debate, and you got to realize these are artists where, truth be told, it's probably going to take us until about Christmas for us to know which one of these albums. I see people listening to CLB once and say, no replay value. Nigga, you listen to it once. You know what I mean? Like, replay value kind of comes with time. Like, do you feel like playing this next week? Do you feel like playing this in the car every time you get in the car? Do you feel like playing this when you at the gym, you kicking it with a girl, you doing other type of shit? So I think that's where replay value is gonna come out. But I think for both albums, it's gonna be the opinions or the thoughts are gonna get either more sure or it's gonna change to what it'll finally be. So we should wait till like December really to talk about these albums. But truth be told, it's just gonna be an evolving conversation that we're gonna have on day one.
Then do we just say it's a tie? Because it's really sounding like we're saying Donda has the best album production wise. But
Curry, I ain't gonna lie. I like how you try to do that one. I fuck with you for that one. That nigga just came in and be like, yo, so we basically just says it's a tie, right?
That's what I'm saying. Because if you think about it, bro, if Donda got good production and we're saying this is the best album that we've heard, but Drake is the album that you niggas is gonna wake up to and press play to in the morning, they basically both won, bro.
I mean, they both make money at the end of the day.
You're going to be technical and going to sales and shit. You know Drake went off the top. Even if you gave Kanye his whole 7 days, Drake went off the top, bro.
Lucian winning right now.
You know who really won? I think Playboy Cardi won, you know? On Donda. And then, you know, that leak that Drake played. Also, you know, another Cardi feature.
Oh, wait. My question is, Ak, if Drake has run out of relevant topics to talk about that we could all like sit here and relate to, is he washed?
Never.
Well, I think he has to either break through or he's gonna get repetitive and redundant. Like some of the things I'm hearing people say off first listen is because they're feeling they're not hearing new stories. And when people are saying, "Oh, it sounds decent, but he's done it better before," or "Hey, it sounds like the same old, seems like he's not saying anything new." I think Drake's career has been so personal, just like a J. Cole, where we kind of became invested with his career off of these stories and his experience. So if his experience now is just fucking a bunch of random girls and just turning up in the club and buying new cars and just stunting, yeah, it's going to get old. That is 100% fact. I do think he has to figure out a way to showcase his vulnerability. It might not be pulling from his past. It might be peeling back a layer of what's going on in his real life. Again, it might be a touchy subject what's going on with what his baby mom, but like shit, Drake used to, like his mom used to say it. He used to say like, yo, when y'all hearing this, that's when my mom heard this. This is the actual issue I'm going through with my mom. And he would write about it. And he said he wouldn't run it by her or nothing. He just puts it out. Like, I'm not saying he needs to do that when it's baby mamas or whatever, but like other things in his life now, we're not hearing much other than about who he's beefing with and what he and that he's the best. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm the biggest. By the way, you bitch ass nigga who I'm beefing with, fuck you, I'm bigger than you. You know what I mean? Like, we're not hearing no personal stories as much. And I could be wrong on that, but y'all let me know.
Okay,
no,
I don't think he's ever going to talk about his baby mother because that's only ammo that can be used against him.
Wait, sorry to cut you. Is that a yes or no? Is he washed or not? Because with all those factors in thought, is he washed or not?
Well, I wouldn't say he's washed, but at that point, you got to drop hits every time. Like you once you lose substance, I'm going back to the same critique I gave. What's that nigga named Lil Tecca? If you don't got no substance, this shit better be the catchiest shit ever. But if you got some substance, I could deal with an album full of cuts. Like if you're making something that's thematic and that has some feeling to it, has some meaning to it, you know what I mean? And like we could wrap it around something. Like honestly, like I don't think anybody in here, and maybe I'm wrong, could name 5 songs off Igor, right? But you like if you listen to that project, you saw that album was wrapped great around a particular theme, and it was kind of worked out, and it was an artist's attempt to accomplish a particular goal, writing as another character. That's to me like that in itself is substance. Compared to what Drake has given us before and how personal he got, I think this leaves some things to be desired. So if he's gonna move in this realm, he gotta just drop. And maybe that was the case because all these features, that was my first biggest critique. Why the fuck we got some of these niggas on here? No disrespect. These niggas, I didn't even feel too good when they was on the playlist, much less his album. I'm like, why these niggas? I'm like, what the fuck is these niggas doing on the album? You know what I mean? Like, respect to Project Pat. Like, he always pays respect to, you know, certain other legends, the greats, and he used them in a dope way. Like, he's used, you know, UGK. Like, Project Pat dope. Like when I'm looking up and I'm seeing Young Thug, I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? Like, I'm like, Shraggy? Like, he just, I don't want to hear, I want to hear Drake on Lil Baby's album. I don't want to hear Lil Baby on Drake album. That's how I'm just tell you the honest truth. I've always been like that. It's a reason you never heard, like, I know, I don't even want to talk about this dude, but like, it's the reason why you never heard Meek on a Drake album. You hear Drake on Meek album all the time though, right? Because it's a different type of songs, you know what I mean? Those songs are meant for the club. Those songs are meant for a certain type of space. It's usually not meant for the mood and the tempo and the vibe that Drake is trying to create. That's why we don't see those artists. So when I see a bunch of these artists that are pretty much the mainstream artists of the moment, it tells me Drake trying to get the catchy record, except it's not that catchy.
But wait. Meek needs Drake. I mean, we all know that. Like, is Baby's, like, if Baby had a hard ass feature on Drake's album, would you be saying the same shit or not? Because Baby had a hard ass feature on Kanye's album, and it was fucking hard. Like, it was fucking fire. But on Drake's album, it's kind of trash. So,
okay.
would you be saying the same shit?
No, you finish your question. Even though I got the gist of it. Well, this is what I would say, right? I don't want to hear Little Durk, Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, that's it, baby. I'm gonna excuse 21 Savage because 21, I feel like 21 carried that track. But I don't want to hear them on a Drake album unless that's the single. That's the only way they could assist a Drake album to me. Them niggas don't ever get to that level of vulnerability or that lane or that type of wave that Drake is on, so they can't help Drake with nothing. I don't think that's cute. Go have your little nice hot verse, but we only need that hot verse if this is a single. We don't need this if you're not adding to the mood and the vibe and what's the actual theme of what the album's about. I don't need them niggas. I listen to them niggas in the club, like they make club music every day, right? So I don't necessarily need them dudes on the album unless it's a single. So when I see a bunch of them on the album, I'm like, oh, Drake is attempting all these singles. Like, there's no reason why I would think that these dudes are on a song with Drake on Drake's album unless it's an attempt at a single. I don't want. Imagine, like respectfully, like imagine fucking, like think about some of Drake's best album cuts. You know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, Crew Love with Lil Baby. Like, no, nigga, we don't need that shit. The fuck? Nigga, that nigga make club music, bro. Like, this, respectfully, he can make club music. Hot verses for club songs, okay? I didn't sign up for If You're Reading This Is Too Late. This is Certified Lover Boy, a thematic, emotional, vulnerable experience. And nothing about that screams those other artists for me. Leave them off of it. That's what I say. Unless you're trying to get a single. If you're trying to just get a big single, you throw all them niggas on one song. Like, add all them one song. And if that song runs the Billboard for like 2 years, great. But them album cuts, I don't want to hear, like, respectfully about India Royale Cosmetics. Like, wait, what are we doing? Like, hold on.
Are we gonna say that this is the first summer without a Drake hit this year?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Silently, I thought, what's next? I think he thought that was a joint. And then the joint with him and Baby, Wants and Needs, ended up doing better over time. But I was a little bit worried about that joint because Baby went crazy on it. And like I was a little ashamed to say Baby out-rapped Drake. And in the, like, I don't know if this is a competition, even though we're fans, we try to make everything a competition. I don't think Drake should be having Baby upstage him too many times because niggas already are trying to look past Drake. But Baby had an amazing feature on that. And then the third song, Lemon Pepper, I felt like that was a great song to remind niggas. Y'all should know I'm the best with the bars, right? Cool. But the biggest thing that surprised me is that What Next came and went. And it wasn't even the biggest song off of that thing. So I was like, damn. I think Drake was trying to do what he did by when he got God's Plan. He's trying to find that big song. And I think back then when he dropped that Scary Hour 3 song package, I felt like CLB was done, but he was looking for the single. So, like, I think this is a little bit unfamiliar territory for Drake where he doesn't have the biggest single. So I do think, for better or for worse, yeah, this is probably the year that Drake hasn't had Tootsie Slide was last year, right? He hasn't had, like, that one song, whether it's like a 0 to 100, whether it's like a God's Plan, like he's had a bunch of those type songs. But this year, it kind of feels like he's had dope songs. They all do well on the charts. And that's one of the reasons I'm not talking numbers. And obviously, I could sit in here and just deflect straight with numbers because he's going to chart amazing. But he's like the biggest artist in the world. So he's going to lap anybody that's not like Ed Sheeran, right? I'm talking about is his music and his dominance because I think Drake is literally legacy playing right now. Just like how I think if you ask that nigga LeBron, he wish he could just start day one playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, he's not caring about, like, you know, who got the MVP for the regular season. It's going to go down, did you win the chip or not? And I think for Drake at this moment, it's, hey, are you putting up those things on the board that are still defining your run, your dominance, and you're dropping classic projects? And I think this album's gonna define that a lot, but I'm not gonna jump out on any limb right now. But it's gonna say a lot about him.
So wait,
Act. I got this girl in my DMs that really wants to defend CLB. They feel like she feels like it's being, I don't know, shitted on unjustly.
Tell her to come here.
Lauren, if you want to speak up and say your piece. Hopefully she's still here.
She's not here.
So one thing I want to say about CLB is I feel like if Drake wanted to drop a lead single, it would have been Laugh Now, Cry Later. But then I also feel like that song that he dropped with Dirk, that was already been leaked. Giveon was on that song. And I also feel like in Toronto, like, people enjoy that album. Also in the UK, like, people actually like CLB. And I feel like Drake is like a different point in his life. So the sense that he doesn't need to like rap seriously anymore. Like, he's just enjoying it as it goes. So I don't think Drake has anything to prove anymore because he already done everything that people think that he couldn't do. So that's what I think.
I think that's a good point, honestly. Because I mean,
all of y'all looking at this wrong. Drake will never let go of competition. Drake is too competitive. The problem is also he has so much momentum that he's kind of depending too much on the momentum, and CLB just didn't have the quality.
Nah, I think all y'all looking at this wrong. Drake got something up his sleeve he gonna drop, and I think y'all calling shit too early.
Yeah,
He
you
should have
dropped
dropped
the
the
album.
album,
Just
man.
drop.
We're talking albums.
Shut everybody up. I would not be surprised if before September's over he drops more music.
Well, we're going against albums. We're not even talking about. It's too late. You can't double back just because you see people don't fuck with the album. It's not fair.
He can still drop a deluxe. It's not over yet.
Yeah, the
Maybe
deluxe.
another Sperry hour
He
bag.
can add as many
You
songs as
already
he
know
want to a deluxe.
the only reason why he gonna drop the deluxe because he know the album is trash. That's how I feel for Drake. For him.
Hey, I
Now,
got a
maybe
question
other
for all y'all. Do y'all think that Drake should have released that Pusha disc that he had that everybody told him not to drop? Because it was just
but I don't think that exists.
I don't think he had it.
Yeah, that doesn't
exist.
exist.
I don't think he had.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought he
track.
had it, but niggas was really like, "Hey, yo, you gotta
diss
chill."
track that kept taking shots for almost 4 years. He didn't have a diss
Don't
track.
you think he would want to finish him? Like, come on now. If he had the ammo to finish Pusha, he would have done that.
Yo,
Hey,
Lil
shout out to
Boom.
Lil Boom,
I
though.
think,
Shit is fun.
I think the problem is that Drake used to be the guy that couldn't take an L, but ever since he nutted in that woman, that's not the case anymore. Everybody's gonna use his baby mother's past against her. He slept with Busta, with ASAP. You know, it's he has ammo. And at first, people didn't have ammo against Drake, but that's not the case anymore. And he has a kid to think about.
I'm gonna be
Every
honest,
time
man.
people
That
bring
nigga
the stuff
Pusha
up,
T want
that's
no
gonna be
smoke
things
with Aubrey, man.
his kid is gonna have to deal with. So I don't think he's gonna be that competitive anymore.
You said a whole bunch of nothing. You just said a whole bunch of nothing.
I don't like it beefing.
Yo, so
But
wait,
I mean,
you're
and
trying to tell me that Drake is now ineffective because he nutted in a European porn star?
She said a whole bunch of nothing. It made no sense.
Wait, what?
She got a point, bro. Back. Listen, it doesn't matter what album you think is better, okay? If Drake puts out the tape of him piping Kim K, this shit is over.
No. Well, we might get to that.
The
point.
what,
We might have to
nigga?
drop it if it exists. Like,
Bro, just like I don't know if you guys noticed that Drake and Rocky kind of been beefing a little bit.
yo, what's up with you? The nigga said put out the tape. Yo, Kyra,
nigga said put out the tape,
bro.
What's the problem?
It would backfire on Drake if he put out a tape.
that would be
Hold on. I'm
Every
gonna be
nigga-
honest though. Let's
Bro.
hypothetically say Drake messed with Kim K. If he dropped the
Yes.
song and basically just admitted it, it would erase everybody talking about the album and switch the subject. He might have to do some shit like that. Drop a song and change the
Bruh.
fucking subject.
Imagine dropping an album so ass you gotta diss a nigga.
It only plays music if like the donation's like a certain amount, I think. I don't know. Let me see. Ashcon with $30. Thank you, brother. He says you supposed to be Drake's friend and you're shitting on him. Give me permission to speak. I have facts to say. Check DM Discord. Hey, listen, I don't think me and Drake are friends. What do you think? Like me and Drake are like best buddies? No, I think I'm a journalist and someone who Drake could speak with. But like, I'm a fan of his. Like, I'm a fan of Drake, but I have a platform. I'm gonna be objective, and I've always criticized his work. I want Drake to be the best forever, but also lying will not keep him being the best. You know what I mean? Like we have to be truthful and shit like that. You feel me? So having these critiques, you know what I mean? Again, I won't overall rate the album. I could tell you what I feel at the moment about certain shit, and we'll see if that stands up as time goes on. In a week, I'll give you a rating that I'll feel I can stand on, and then I'll tell you where I feel it fits in his discography. But not because I speak with Drake means I'm supposed to just say that this shit is the best thing since sliced bread. We got to be a little bit objective. Let me get back to the Discord here.
The artist do that he put on.
Yeah, I'll give you a perfect example.
No album promo. He just did like a whole 20-minute freestyle. He wasn't even there to promote anything. He just went to rap.
Bro, that's not even it. Like, he put out mad songs with UK artists before More Life. Then More Life came out. Then he did a song with Heady One, and he made a UK Dre record. So he's not just popped in here once or twice. He's here all the time, and he collaborates with people.
I think niggas just don't want Drake to grow, bro.
Hey, Ron, can I ask you a question? You live in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the rapper
Which one?
from the nigga Daddy from
You cut out. Yeah, I think so.
Do you-
That's familiar.
Do you think him and Drake sound alike? Their flow?
They have like a similar flow.
Hey,
Do
y'all
you
gotta
think
head out.
that? I don't know if
Appreciate
you
y'all
listen
time,
to
bro.
his
Y'all
music.
gotta act out.
Have you ever heard his?
that.
I honestly think they sound a lot alike, and I'm surprised Drake never mentioned him because all his friends, Drake hangs out when he goes to London with everybody that's around Dappy, but never with Dappy himself. And those two have almost an exact similar flow, the singing to the rapping.
Wait, which
I
artist
feel
you
yo,
talking about?
yo, academics, bro. Act.
Yo, boom, is it a classic or what, man?
Yeah, I was about to ask you, bro. Did you finally admit that Donda is better than CLB, bro, or did you have a same?
Man, I'm
You had the
about to tweet
same
out
outcome,
right
bro?
now, man. It's like third day in, man. It's my third day out here. CLB still a classic.
Bro, you want me to be, bro? Like, you want to be honest, bro? Don't be going around telling Drake I say you trash, bro. But let me be real with you, all right? Let me be real with you, all right? Donda, all right. Donda has more listening value than CLB, bro. I know that hurt.
What do you mean listening value? You gotta break these terms down. Y'all using weird terms.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen. I'm gonna just be real. This is my opinion. I'm not trying to say Drake on some ass shit, but like on some my opinion shit. All right. I see myself going back listening to songs off Donda more than I do listening to shit off CLB type shit. Like his shit got more listening value, like replay value than CLB, which is crazy. And like the features that's on Donda are better than the feature that's on CLB.
Those are the big.
All right, okay. Yo, boom, I'll give you that. But Kanye on Donda ain't better than Drake on CLB. You talking about the features?
That's true. Now that's true.
That's the biggest indictment.
Kanye. Okay, no.
Yo, basically you're telling me that Kanye DJ Khaled the shit because he's the weakest link.
Listen. No, he ain't DJ Khaled. Cause listen, bro,
he's the weakest fucking link.
Listen, if Kanye wasn't there, bro.
All he did was take the track, sprinkle some holy water over it, and muted the curse words.
But Kanye curated everything. He put all these niggas together in a room. He put the choir, he put the band, he put the features.
Okay, well, nominate that nigga for the executive producer part. But we talking about the rapper. Okay, we don't care. We talking about the rap part. You talking about him executive producing. Fine, he did a better job of executive producing the shit than Drake and whoever the fuck did CLB. But did he do a better job rapping?
No, obviously Drake didn't. I mean,
so what we talking about, man? What we talking about?
We talking about. We talking about quality. We talking about quality. We ain't talking about rap, nigga. We talking about sound. Nigga, be real, bro. On the fucking radio, they ain't putting that rappity rap shit on there, bro. They ain't putting no fucking 7 a.m. in the bridal path on the fucking radio. All right.
They definitely play that. Girls want girls if whatever they say.
Okay,
that
so
nigga
you
said he's lesbian, bro. He said he's a lesbian, bro. He came out. He came out.
Okay, you think girls want girls is better than fucking believe what I say?
Listen, man, I'm just telling you. He said he's a lesbian. All right.
Okay, I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, bro. He said I'm a lesbian, bro. Come on, let's be real, bro. Like Drake, my nigga, but come on, man. Like he said, and the song going #1. You saw the tweet I sent you, right? Like he finna occupy all 10 spots. On the
he about to do. But I'm not gonna use that to brag because you know he's a bigger artist than like just right now commercially. But I'm really looking at it and I'm like, all right. So we all agree that he rapped better. I guess we're trying to say the music wasn't better. So like,
yeah.
So how could he have done it better then? Should he have taken more risks? Should he have tried to? Because what Kanye has done, Kanye got church organs with 808 drums, and he has some niggas yodeling. He got other people like fucking. Though. He has people like beatboxing. Like he got all type of shit going on in his album. This shit's like a fucking circus.
Different though. That's what like from Drake.
It's just like a circus. Yo, Drake be simple as hell. Drake like just loop that sample. Make it sound a little eerie, and then drop the beat here, and then I'm gonna rap.
But that's why niggas are calling it trash, because he ain't really doing nothing different. He ain't even trying to make something different. You know what I'm saying?
Nick, it's like McDonald's. Y'all love the Big Mac 10 years in a row. Why you want him to switch up the sauce now?
Listen. Okay, listen. When we down bad and we got $5 to our name, we'll get a Big Mac. But niggas want to go to the Cheesecake Factory and try something different. Niggas don't really want to eat that Big Mac. Niggas want to go to Olive Garden or something, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, just because he serve you fast food music don't mean we gotta eat it, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, Drake should have did something way crazier.
I'm open to a complex answer. How about we say this then? Drake rap better, but Kanye produced better music.
No, he makes better. He made better quality music, bro, on the album.
What's fire and what's not fire? That's all it comes down to. What is fire and what is not fire? Donda is fire, and CLB is like it's okay, it's cool.
Yo, so you're telling me you listen to Fair Trade, you listen to Love All, you listen to I won't even mention like the rapidy stuff like 7 a.m. Umbrella Pass. You listen to No Friends in the Industry. I ain't gonna lie, Yeba's Heartbreak. I think that was his opportunity to take that song and do what Donda did with every song. Like, you know what I mean? Take that shit and make it big.
Man, act, bro.
Act. Hold on. We can break this down in one thing. We can break this down in one simple like fact. How many skips did either album have? And that ends the conversation. No,
that's
I ain't gonna lie. I don't skip a fucking song on Drake's Drake album because I gotta get them streams up, nigga. I played that shit 5 times in a row.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you the truth.
That's just biased.
I'm not skipping them. I'm trying to make sure the streams run up. Like, yo,
this was the album for him to drop that disc.
I only skip it after 30 seconds. I'm getting that. I'm registering that stream on Spotify now.
Oh my god! Listen, but honestly though, right? You can break it down to how many skips do you do on an album when you're running through the whole shit track by track by track, and that's how you know which one's better.
Hold on.
Period.
Donda got 27 tracks. Y'all not gonna sit here. Y'all not gonna sit here. Let me look. Y'all not gonna sit here and act like there's more skips on CLB. Like, nigga, it's first of all,
there's not.
Nigga, I'm skipping the intro. Hold on. I'm skipping. Yo, be honest. Other than when I first played it, who has sat through the Donda chant? That's a skip. That's a fucking skip.
That's not a song. That's not a song.
It's not a song, but it's listed on the album.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Do you count every single fucking J. Cole interlude?
Y'all name me one bar on God Breathe. Y'all name me one bar.
God Breathe? That's a bar, nigga.
That shit's a skip.
Bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm arguing man that picked on the chant as
you
a
said
track.
trust, man. You'll failure. Trust in God to heal you. Come on, bro. That's a bar.
Oh, man. Yo, boom. The devil works hard, but Rap Genius works harder. Jesus Christ, this nigga found the lyrics back quick. Yo,
nigga, I know the lyrics.
Yo, so y'all telling me y'all listen to Jesus Lord all the time. Y'all bumping that in the whip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
These niggas don't.
Half of y'all are atheists.
Come on, bro.
These niggas
Yo, Eric, hold on. Don't say that.
No, let that nigga know.
Yo, come on, bro. I know the lyrics. That's what I'm saying, bro. I know the
They like trying to go crazy on that. What are you talking about?
Bro.
Wait. Yo,
Drake, bro.
Yo, this is where I know y'all hatred for Drake is manifesting into love for Kanye. Y'all are telling me, first of all, Jay Electronica dropped an album with Jay-Z like last year, the year before. It went triple styrofoam. Jay Electronica don't want to hear himself rap. You're telling me y'all want to hear him rap now? Because he's on Kanye's album?
Bro, Act, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. When that song with Kanye, bro, it brings out the best of them niggas that makes niggas want to listen to it. I'm not listening to a Jay Electronica album.
Nigga, he was still rapping about hieroglyphics and UFOs. He been rapping about that shit forever. And something called the Rap Child.
He was snapping though, bro. That don't mean I'm gonna listen to a
He was snapping.
Yeah, he did.
The sun and the moon. Get my compass. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yo, act, bro. I am not a fucking.
This nigga rap like he's an astrophysicist.
Drake before I listen to Kanye West, bro.
I'm just saying, some of these niggas, y'all not listening to, bro. I get it. Kanye got about 13 good songs that I will really enjoy. But there's his 27 songs long. There's a good 7 to 8.
24.
There's a good 7 to 8 that I ain't running back. I can't name 7 songs on Drake album I'm gonna skip.
You're biased. You're fucking biased. You're fucking biased, Act.
Hold up, disclaimer. Little Boom don't speak for us. Little Boom speaks for us. Little Boom speaks for himself, not everybody.
But obviously, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for I'm giving you my regular opinion.
Yo,
it's not a regular opinion though.
Y'all listening to yo.
Because I'm not out here calling CLB straight dog water and shit like that, like all these other niggas be doing.
These niggas who talk about like they couldn't resist listening to Jay Electronica never even heard of Act 2. They never even heard of it. They just heard that nigga,
bro,
5 days ago.
Okay, listen, academics though. But this
wait, y'all been bumping Come to Life? That's what y'all saying?
Wait,
y'all been bumping Come to Life.
Wait, Act. Do you think Drake thinks? Wait, Act. Do you think Drake thinks he needs the features that he had on the album?
He don't.
Well, I think he thought he did. I'm here to tell him he didn't.
No, Boom, you're right. But let Ack answer the question.
No.
Do you think Drake thinks?
I think Drake thought he did, but I'm here to tell him, and I'm gonna tell him personally. Don't put them niggas back on your album, nigga. We ain't here for you.
But did you hear 21 Savage verse, bro?
The only features on Drake album should be Aubrey and the nigga from Degrassi. That's it. I don't hear these other things, man.
Drake sleeps.
I don't want to hear I don't want to hear these other niggas on Drake's album.
Bro,
Drake can't have no features.
Biased, man. Nah, come on, bro.
Yo, I like when Drake collide with the legends, Project Pat. Bring in Bun B, like mix it up with
Bun B. But wait, fucking Kanye West can perform with Jay Electronica. It's a fucking problem, nigga. But you got Bun B on your fucking album.
Man, Jay Electronica took 20 years to drop one rap album. UGK literally are rap legends, bro. Come on, bro. Like Jay Electronica literally got a rap deal and ran off on the plug, bro.
This nigga
That's legendary. That's legendary.
Wait, you're trying to say rapping with Jay Electronica is more legendary than rapping with Bun B?
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying they both
Nigga, yes,
rappers,
I'm saying that.
Jay Electronica not a legend, bro.
Y'all bugging. Jay Electronica with a Rothschild. Y'all are bugging. Y'all out your fucking mind.
Nigga, I don't even know what a Rothschild is. That sounds like an exotic stone. Sounds something like a Bitcoin or a fucking Dogecoin. What the fuck is that?
Oh, they coming to get your ass tonight, nigga. They coming to get your ass. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds like Illuminati. You know, I'm sorry. That sounds like the Illuminati. You're right.
They coming to get your ass.
Is that like the king and the queen? Like, yeah. You know what? I'm just back
there. Yeah. You got to.
That's that 5% shit. I know.
Especially with the way he be rapping, for him to get with a Rothschild is legendary.
Nigga, we don't give a fuck about who he with. He ain't dropped nothing. Yo, if you compare Jay Electronica to Bun B, nigga, I don't know what to say to you no more, bro.
I mean, they both kind of equally. They not legends type shit. They ain't.
No. What? Bun B's not a legend? I'm done.
Is he a legend though? Like,
nigga, I'm done. Bun B ain't a legend.
Yeah, he
Bun B
is.
not a legend.
But like a legend, like Drake is a legend. I'm talking about those type of legends.
Nigga, Bun B is a legend like Drake is a legend.
Boom. What? It's a reason that that Drake wanted Bun B on his first album.
Yo, hold on.
Drake put Bun B himself for that reason. He's fucking legend, bro.
Yo.
You think he just randomly got
You think Bun B can go to fucking Germany, nigga? Niggas know who the fuck he is.
Yo.
Like Drake.
Yo. Boom. Respectfully.
I do know who Bun B, bro. I know who Bun B is, bro. I listen to Bun B, but I'm being real.
Yo. You do you know that Bun B
can't go nowhere?
Do you know Bun B is a part of UGK?
Yes, I know that.
And if you could sit here and say UGK ain't legends, nigga, I don't know what to say to you.
Bro, Bun B is on Big Group, and you telling me the nigga not a legend?
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
I don't know if bro, legend, bro. He a go, but I don't know if he on there up there. With
Nigga, Drake said he a
bro.
legend. That's why he on Drake's album.
Who the fuck is Drake? Nigga, what the fuck? Is Drake saying that he a legend now? What the hell no? I'm just be real, bro. Like, come on.
Hey.
Bro.
Clearly not the same skill level. But if you think just like how Andre 3000 is a legend, Bun B a legend. Facts.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I get that. But when you say legend, bro, you talking about goated. We talking about goated, known in
Nigga,
Japan,
these niggas are goated.
Across the world.
UGK is one of the best rap duos ever.
But that's the duo itself, nigga. That's the duo itself. Come on, bro. I'm being real, Act, bro.
Niggas, the same thing with Outkast. And Andre 3000 was part of Outkast.
Okay, so like, I'm not finna call Big Boy a legend, bro. I'm gonna call Andre a legend.
Big Boy's a legend. He just was trending on Twitter because he's a legend.
Big Boy not a legend.
I'm gonna have Andre the legend. Andre was the better rapper out of that group, bro, to me. And
you see how the Drake hate manifest?
What? Bro, come on. I fuck with Drake, bro. I'm just being real, bro. I ain't gonna kiss his ass. I ain't gonna kiss Drake's ass, bro. Drake probably just watching this shit, too.
Sounds like you hate him, boy. Did he turn you down for a feature?
No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying. And I could probably, but that nigga acknowledge me, bro. Kanye West don't even know I fucking exist, bro. So if anything, I could be on this bitch saying CLB is the GOAT shit of all time and Donda sucks. So I'm not gonna lie to myself like that. What the fuck? Like, no. That's like basically I'm being bought by Drake at that point, bro. I don't want to make that nigga, Yeah,
You might
fuck
catch
that.
a
I don't give a
stray.
fuck.
You might catch a stray on a diss track.
Nah, bro. If Drake think I hate that nigga because I'm thinking this
Yo,
album
yo,
is a
yo,
little bit
yo,
better
yo,
than
yo, boom,
fucking
don't
shit,
worry. I'm gonna tell my nigga Baka, like, yo, leave my guy alone, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go through Certified Lover Boy, and y'all tell me objectively if y'all hear any skips. Champagne's Poetry, that's the intro. Skip or no?
No skip.
Poppy's
Nah,
Home,
that is
skip.
definitely not a skip. First two songs, not a skip.
Girls Want
No,
Girls,
Poppy's
that's
Home,
skip.
no skip. That's I would skip that. I would skip that.
Depends on how I'm feeling. It might be a
Depends
skip.
on the mood. Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's bitches over and shit, yeah, shit like that, yeah. You
Okay.
feel
In the Bible, with Dirk and Giveon.
That's not a skip.
Yeah.
That's a skip.
That's actually hard to me. That song actually
That's a
hard to me,
skip
bro.
for me.
Yeah,
Honestly,
skipping
not,
that?
I thought that was the worst Drake song I heard in a minute.
That beat's so hard, bro.
I think Drake started it off wrong.
Yo, what?
Move on.
Yo, Love All. What about Love All?
Love All is not a skip.
Not a skip.
Okay,
Not
fair
a skip.
trade. Fair trade.
That's
No,
a
skip.
skip, bro. I don't even remember that song.
Way Too Sexy.
I'm skipping that.
That's
That's
not
every
a skip.
single time I'm skipping.
Big
Way
skip.
Too Sexy, the best
Big
song on the
huge
album,
skip.
nigga.
Mega skip.
Bro, Way Too
Yeah,
Sexy
that
is
nigga
gonna
said
end up
I'm
being
too
the best
sexy
song
for
on that
this
whole
world,
album,
bro.
bro. I'm telling y'all right now.
Max.
Yo, you got
It's going to be
YK's
the
a
best
strip
song on
club
the
guy.
album,
If he says that's what the vibe is, yo, YK, tell me how that song hit the strip club, nigga.
I'm telling you, my nigga, come on now. Feel me?
Nah, that song wild.
I'm telling you,
Listen.
just watch. TikTok about to fuck that
bro,
song up, and the rest of the world gonna fuck it up.
No, YK, bro.
YK,
He
I
said
hear
I'm too
you.
sexy for this world, bro. Come on, bro.
That's
Come on,
alright, bro. That's Future
Yo,
and Drake,
YK,
though.
I hear you, but there's just no way that I'm gonna actually bump that anywhere ever. Now, if somewhere
Yo,
else,
look.
is
You don't
strip
have
club
to.
is doing
You don't
that,
have to
that's
at all.
one thing. You feel me? But
You don't
Nah,
bump that shit.
YK, I think the song you trying to think of is Girls Want Girls. I think that's
No,
gonna be the actual
I'm talking
song.
about Way Too Sexy, nigga. TikTok's about to fuck that song up. I'm telling you right now.
Hell no,
They
they not
about
gonna
to fuck that shit up.
TikTok not
Alright,
fucking
alright.
up. TikTok not fucking that
YK,
song,
can
bro.
I ask you a question?
What's up?
Alright, so if TikTok make it blow up, does that necessarily mean that you have to like it personally when you're just listening to it on your own? Like if you're on a playlist just with shuffle or some shit, you have to like that too?
I
Just
mean, not necessarily, but it's gonna naturally grow on me.
Yeah, it's gonna make you like.
If
yeah,
you hear
it's gonna
something,
make
if you see and hear something everywhere, feel me, it's just gonna naturally grow on you. And it's fucking Drake, you feel me? Like we should all like the song anyway. Like Drake is supplied. How long did it take Drake? I'm gonna keep honest. This might have been Drake's.
But it's not Drake.
It might have been.
though.
It's not.
just
Wasn't Drake's best album. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I'm a real Drake fan. But how long did it take him for him to give us a mid album, bro? Like we owe this to him, feel me, to treat this project like it's his best work ever.
Wait, YK, you made a good point. He just made a good point.
Can we move on? Can we move on to the next tracks though? Can we agree this is like a skip?
This is
no, it's fire.
Okay, you're right.
It's not a skip. It ain't a skip if I got two bitches in the back, nigga, twerking in the back seat. I bet you it's not.
It ain't skipping me either, but it seems like
everything's for a certain vibe, man.
Hey, hold on, all right, let's keep it going.
One of those tracks is for a different vibe.
Yo, TSU.
That's a banger.
All right.
Even though I got R. Kelly sample in the beginning.
All right. In too deep.
That's the second part. Second part is fire, but it's. I mean, yeah.
The second half, yeah, but the beginning.
Yeah.
Skip.
Pipe down.
Nah, we not skipping that.
Not skipping.
I don't remember that song, bro.
That's a fire. That's a fire song.
Yebba's Heartbreak.
It depends on the mood.
That one's fire.
It depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Yebba's fire.
Is somebody keeping track?
That shouldn't have been on that album. That shouldn't have been on CLB.
Nah, it's a good track for CLB.
No,
he needed that.
That's exactly what a CLB track should sound like. It's a heartbreak song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole album was like the second coming of Future, and then all of a sudden this, talking about loose women and this, and then all of a sudden you have this white girl like,
this track is fire. You can't hate on that.
It's called Certified Lover Boy.
But he didn't deliver a Certified Lover Boy album, just one track. Mid-ish.
You got a few in there. Fuck your fans.
All right. Hold on. Let's keep going. No friends in the industry.
Rihanna's thoughts on that's definitely shouldn't have been up there because it's been 5 years, Drake. Let it go.
What? Yo, no friends in the industry.
That's not a skip.
That's not a skip
at all. Okay, Knife Talk.
I should go and play back to back.
What Ken's you gonna do, man?
Yo, Knife Talk. Knife Talk. What up?
Knife Talk is a skip, bro.
Knife Talk.
I'm sorry.
That's hard, but 21 part.
Depending on the mood, Knife Talk.
Yeah, Project Pat killed that too. Project Pat killed. All right, 7 a.m. on Bridle Path.
That's not a skip at all.
Yeah,
That's not a skip.
Exactly. Race my mind.
Hell no, nigga. Not even against in the world. That's when you vibe to. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a late night vibe song.
Yo,
You can't skip
all right, Fountains, come on, man.
That's one of the best songs in the album, to be honest.
It is.
To be mad honest with you.
Yeah, what about Fountains?
Even though it's a leak, feel me?
What about Fountains with Thames?
What was that?
Fountains.
Mood. It depends on the mood.
Yeah, it's
That's a good song.
Man, after you just listen to Wizkid and
Bro,
Justin Bieber fuck up Essence, man, you gotta rock out to some Fountains, bro. All right, what about Get Along Better with Ty Dolla $ign?
Fire.
I like that. That was alright.
Bro, man, y'all want a nigga to be real? Them shits ain't memorable, bro.
Yeah,
it's not memorable because the album came out last night.
Come on, bro.
None of them are memorable.
That is true.
Yo, the album just came out. That's why you don't remember it.
Donda's been out longer. Of course, you remember more than fucking CLB.
Yo,
nigga, what?
It just bro, the album just came out, bro.
CLB as its own entity is just it's a good album, but if you're putting it against Donda, it's just not as good.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. What about You Only Live Twice? Ross and Wayne on it.
Nigga, that's a banger, nigga.
Man, come on, Ross can never lose.
Shout out Ross and
Wayne verse way too long though.
What about
Wayne's verse way too long.
I Miss You Too. I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi. I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi.
That song a banger. 19 is a banger.
That shit hard. That's a Kid Cudi song featuring Drake.
Yeah. It's the most different song on that album, honestly, to me. It's like the most like new wave Drake on that motherfucker.
What about Fucking Fans?
Skip.
I'm skipping.
Heck, didn't you fall asleep to that song?
No, I listened to the whole album first, nigga. It was a second listen.
I'm joking. Heck, I was there, nigga.
Yo. All right. And then the last one, The Remorse.
No, we playing that.
That's hard, yeah.
Y'all only named like 5 skips.
No.
Y'all only named 5 skips.
That sounds about right.
Y'all named only 5 skips out of 21. And I'm telling you, Kanye got one of 5 skips.
Okay.
All right, do Donda then.
Yeah, let's do Donda.
All right, here we go.
We don't know Donda chant though. That's not a song.
Nah, man, we gotta start it off.
Nah, do Donda chant.
Nah, come on.
You can't use them part twos, bro. You can't use them part twos. The album in at track.
Nah, y'all copy please, bro. Nah.
What?
Nigga,
we don't do that shit.
Wait. How we gonna talk about skippables if we not gonna talk about all the tracks?
All right. Go ahead.
Do the whole tracks.
Like, this is his intro. This is his intro. We always talk about album intros. Donda chant.
We skipping.
We're skipping it.
All right.
We skipping.
Jail.
We're gonna be real.
Play it.
Jail, we're playing that.
We playing that.
No skips.
We playing that.
God Breathe.
Running.
We playing
Depends
that.
on mood, but I'd play it.
Like, Vori's part is fire.
No, that shit getting God Breathe is getting played, my nigga.
Skip.
All right, Off the Grid.
We playing every day.
Skip.
Okay, Hurricane.
We playing every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Praise God.
Morning. Every time I wake up. Every time I breathe.
Praise God.
Facts.
We playing it.
We playing that.
Playing that.
Playing it.
Okay, Jonah.
Playing that.
Playing that. Oh,
that shit getting played twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Playing
playing
that.
that.
That shit getting played 3 times.
Okay,
sir.
Junior.
Which one?
Junior.
I might skip that. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
one might be a skip for me.
All right, we got 2 skips, Donda Chant and Junior. Believe what I say.
I don't even remember hearing that song. Skip.
What song you said?
Believe what I say.
Believe what I say. We playing that.
No, we playing that.
We playing that. We definitely playing that.
Okay.
Big song.
All right. 24.
We
Playing
definitely playing that.
Playing
I'm gonna save my soul. What?
I'm playing it because Kobe.
Okay. Remote Control.
We playing that.
Playing it.
We playing that.
Moon.
Playing that.
100% playing that.
It's a Cudi fucking song. We're playing
That's
that.
on repeat.
Skip.
Heaven and Hell.
Playing that.
Playing that.
Skip.
Yeah.
Donda.
Playing that.
That for me could be a skip.
Wait, do y'all even remember the song?
That's the joint where his mom's talking.
It's like an interlude.
And then, yeah, it's kind of like an interlude. We playing that.
Right.
Yeah.
His mom was spitting that shit.
I keep my spirit alive.
Playing it.
Playing it.
Jesus Lord.
Skip.
Playing
Playing
it.
Skip.
New Again.
Ooh, what's that?
That's the skip. Come on now.
Skip.
I'm leaning towards skip. Towards skip.
Okay, we got three. Television.
We skipping that definitely.
Skip.
Okay, we definitely skipped more than 5 at this point. Just for the record.
Wait, that was hold on. That was
it's
4.
Four.
What you
It's
mean?
4 officially. Like we've had y'all split on a couple, but I just didn't put skip. Lord, I Need You. We had the track 20, and we had
Playing that.
Playing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pure Souls.
Playing that.
Playing it.
Come to Life.
Playing it too.
Playing that one.
Yeah.
No Child Left Behind.
Definitely playing that.
Playing it.
Jail
Right.
Part 2.
Definitely
Playing that.
Playing it.
My favorite song on the album. Let's go.
Okay, I think where is this at the Part 2s now? So OK Part 2.
Yup.
Junior Part 2.
Yup.
And Jesus Lord Part 2.
Of course.
All right, so I guess it might be 5-4.
Like I said, separate entities, man. Do 2 different type of albums. Donda's better.
Wait, yo, truth be told though, like I'm also overestimating how longer Donda is than Drake shit. Because if we remove the Part 2s, this is 23 tracks, and Drake shit has 21.
You know what's
It's like an hour and a half long, bro.
Yeah, it's just like Kanye has longer songs, and it's usually the songs that the beat is fire on. So he just throw everybody on that shit, just break it up. So whatever, okay.
I mean, the crazy shit
You
is
could
that
literally
it's
put
longer
on
and it has less
Titanic
hits,
the movie
too.
and Donda on the background, and they would finish at the same time. Like
That's beautiful. I might do that.
Man, oh man, I feel like there's some hidden intention from some fans because they've been waiting on Drake to have some adversity in terms of like having an L, in terms of like, yo, you're not the best, or you didn't make the best shit, because for the last foreseeable like past really, or like the as long as I can remember, everything he's dropped just gets favorable reviews for the most part, and it's just the biggest thing ever. There's really no competition, and I think this might be the first time that I see people like, yo, I want to see that nigga not come from a place of being number one, but actually see someone else doing better than him. Like we haven't seen that since the year that Damn dropped. The year that Damn dropped, people were looking at Drake like, you might be too.
Yo,
Like,
can I tell you something real quick? Right?
Yeah.
So like the way I feel, and I feel that most people feel, is that we don't really have an allegiance necessarily to a rapper, whatever the fuck. We might be fans, yeah, but like if they pump out good content, then we win regardless of who it is. So that's a W regardless, right? Like we can still be objective without having to be in corners. You get what I mean? Like I understand that some people might be in corners, but like the majority of people wouldn't be. You know what I mean? Those are extremists. Those are like on the outskirts, right? The regular nigga, like the regular fan, they just want good music. And I feel like Donda as a project was stronger than CLB. That's okay.
Yeah, I think people were trying to also root for the underdog too.
Yeah, it's still a W. It's
Yeah,
just
No. I ain't gonna allow that shit. It's bad.
It's a L because he tied himself to the project. Like they tied each other.
So, yeah.
That is true. You're right.
Bro, it's an L. Just accept the L.
Yeah,
That's my thing. Just accept the L.
Is it an L?
Yo, Donda actually means a lot more to fans because we watched Kanye's life and career. We've all knew that when his mom passed, it was such a big thing in his life that album, truth be told, that's why I think a lot of people even went to those concerts or those like listening sessions. Like Donda meant something. We knew it was gonna be personal to him. While Certified Lover Boy, we were still scratching our heads like, what the fuck does this mean? There's a grown ass man saying he's a certified lover boy. Who like we were hoping that
Harden is fucking part, bro.
No, we were hoping that it was just gonna be like love anthems and love songs. So maybe
that would have been fire.
It would have been good.
Maybe fans were just like more tied to Donda.
Yeah.
I think Donda emotionally has more value to listeners than fucking CLB. I think than CLB, straight up.
There was something that somebody said earlier that I stopped and thought of, and like it's so true. Since we were in this pandemic and like God knows how many people died and shit like that, an album about loss kind of resonates more with the times, right?
Exactly.
That's true.
Like
Drake
somebody,
Drake gotta make some shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, you want Drake rap about like somebody?
Yeah, I
who
want
didn't
Drake
die?
to rap about his like life. Like
No.
lately on his album, he kind of rap about how more richer he is than me. Like, bro, I know that already. Like, we get it. You got beef with Kanye, bro. Like I want to listen to some shit that's gonna inspire. Like the way you said Drake saved your life back then. When he made shit like that, I want that type of shit back. Like this type of shit is just kind of like ego trip. Why though? Like why though? Like this shit compared
He
to
needs
like
to stay in this
Take Care
lane
and
and
If You
continue to
Mean This
dominate it, man.
Why though? Like he ain't like it ain't nothing to dominate. He already took it over. Like he took that shit over like 3 times already. Like literally,
Clearly, he can get better though. I mean, if y'all ain't fucking with the
yeah,
shit,
and you can get better
he
by
ain't
talking
gotta
about
get
your
better
life.
by like going completely like left field. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wish he could talk about his life more. That's all I'm saying.
For like somebody to take it by being.
Wait, boom. What about his life though? Like, what do you think you don't know about Drake at this point?
Yeah, like I get it. He talked about his divorce, like shit like that. When you talk about his divorce with his mom, shit like that. I want him to talk about like the shit that he go through, like as a human. Fuck him being the richest, best rapper alive, like because you still got problems that you go through that your fans go through that they go to you for type shit.
Right,
You know what I
because
mean?
let's not act like he ain't getting turned down by bitches still too. I mean, I know he's Drake, but he still can get turned down, and he could be speaking on that. And I think that's what he needs to do. Just be
Yeah,
real.
like bro, like I don't know. We get it, Drake a fucking gangster mob.
I'm pretty sure he's
like,
rapped about
like,
that too.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. He used to rap about shit like that, but has he rapped about shit like that on this album for real? Besides the first song, I don't think so. I don't really think so. So
I do think it's important. Like the times, like it's hard. Like honestly, if you rap about bullshit, like shit that regular people just can't do all the time, especially during the pandemic, it's like niggas not really trying to hear that.
That's facts. Yeah.
It's like niggas not really trying to hear club music because nigga, who's really going to the club except niggas who don't give a fuck about their life.
They trying to
I
get
don't know. Laugh
Delta.
Not Cry Later damn near sold like 5 million. So I don't know.
Hey,
hey,
let me ask a question.
Honestly, dog, I feel like Drake already did something that a lot of people just didn't appreciate without surprise. But like Dark Tape Demos is probably like I think one of his best projects.
Yo, let me ask something about Drake. Should Drake contemplate doing something that Jay-Z did? And
What
by the
you
way,
mean?
this became like, if you ask me, it's a top 3 Jay album. Jay announced his retirement and dropped the Black Album. And he pretty much, it was really, he acted like he was retiring, but he was really taking a break. And I think it was kind of because of some of these same things. Because after, Blueprint 2, I forgot what came right after that shit. Like that 01 period to like 05, like it was a weird time for not weird, but like it was interesting for Jay. And also there were other people that it felt culturally people were moving towards. And Jay was just like, yo, rather than still out here trying to keep balling it up while niggas is saying, yo, bro, you're not hitting the same, let me just even go out with a bang and announce a retirement, even if it's just fake. You know what I mean? And I'm going to come back like in a year and a half. Let me make people miss me again. Because even though Drake... Yeah, everybody loved the Black Album. The Black Album's a fucking
That's
classic.
kind of a scam, though. That's kind of a scam.
Man, artists do it all the time. Every artist has faked retirement, bro. Like we're done.
Well,
okay.
You kind of got that messed up. So like first thing you messed up in 2001, Blueprint came out. So he definitely wasn't cold. The people.
No. Blueprint 2 in 2000.
No, that was Blueprint 1.
No. Well, I'm not talking about that year. I'm talking about when he dropped Blueprint 2 going forward and around 2003 when
Dynasty for sure. Like I get what you're saying.
When 50 came in,
it was a scam. He got all the best producers and best artists to work on his shit, and they had to fight to be on it. Right? There's a movie about it.
Hey, hold on.
It's called Fade to Black.
I don't think it was.
Just Blaze,
I love
Kanye,
that.
Pharrell,
I
they're
love
all
that
fighting to get
documentary.
placements on the album.
Yo, I don't think it was that much of a scam.
All the features he had on CLB, they just got shit from it.
Nah, I don't think that was
21
as much of a
Savage
scam.
is crazy, bro.
Yo, that was
crazy.
a great. If Jay had like left on that album, that was a great goodbye album. Like that nigga literally, like songs like What More Can I Say? Like I felt like that was the perfect album to like literally bow out the shit. Not saying that Drake needs to do something like that, but I do feel like the tides are turning on him a little bit, where it's harder to impress niggas now. Like the people ain't impressed by the same formula no more. They're not impressed by you rapping better than people more now. Like, what are you gonna do? You could go to Kanye method and be like, yo, I'm trying to experimental album, right? Maybe you get some credit for that. But I like niggas is telling you to do shit that you probably can't do. The nigga took 3 years off music. Y'all are saying he needs to get more inspired. Nigga, he took all that time to try to live some life and get inspired. Shit,
It don't sound
for
like
what?
it.
Yeah,
It don't sound
where's
like
that?
it.
Like,
well, some of the things that y'all want,
You
you'll never go
can't
to
even
again.
think that when he had songs that were leaked on the album. Like, what are we talking about?
Drake doesn't.
Well, it was only like 2 or 3 songs. It was only 2 or 3 songs. And by the way, it was some of his best songs.
Yeah, those
You're
were
not
the
wrong.
best songs.
They were.
I just kind of feel like CLB, I feel like CLB is a little bit lazy, just because a lot of the songs that are on the album that were leaked, they're cool, but a lot of the other records sound like part 2 to some shit that he already put out. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
One of the records he has sounds like Passion Fruit Part 2. Like, what the fuck do we need that?
Yeah, like no friends in the industry sound like another like back-to-back type ass.
Wait, which record
he
sound
just
like
say he don't fuck with these.
What's the last one he put out? It sounds like fucking one of the last ones he just put out with the UK one. Like there was a UK one and this one.
Smiley? Oh, you mean the GOAT? No, I'm just playing. I think that's why if he had Smiley on the album, it would have sold way more.
You know what, Ak? Low key, I'd actually be okay with him like not being so deep into the industry, like pumping out so much music and doing something experimental. Like I know that isn't probably the smartest move, but I feel like that'd be something interesting to see somebody like
it's the best
expand
move.
themselves.
Like Drake ain't got nothing to lose, bro. He got he literally sold the most records damn near under Eminem. Like he really got nothing to lose. So why not try something different? And you could be even more of a legend type shit on some like 808s type shit. You know what I mean?
You know what we really want and need? We want Drake versus Kendrick. Let's keep it a step.
Not really. No, I'm good.
No, we don't.
Yo,
we don't.
only, like who the fuck wants that bullshit? Like, truth be told, like I think Drake is competing against himself just to see where he's gonna fall behind Jay-Z, or if he's gonna be the guy who we look at as have completed and had a run that no one's ever done. You know what I mean? I think where do y'all fall on the Wayne versus Drake legacy wise? Has Drake surpassed Wayne? Because really,
yeah.
That's that nigga a long time ago.
Hold on.
My thing is like, why are we keep asking the legacy question when he already won the legacy conversation?
Yeah, he
wait. He's
conversation's over.
So he's beat Jay-Z already.
No, it's not a beat Jay-Z thing because Jay-Z has
if he surpassed Jay-Z legacy wise, that answers a question you had before. Because hold on, wait. If he surpassed Jay-Z to you legacy wise, that answers your question because Kendrick hasn't even surpassed Wayne. So Kendrick not in that discussion. So we shouldn't talk about. We don't want to see the guy who's competing with niggas who rapped in other decades compete with the nigga who can't compete with the niggas that he's competing with.
But that's the thing. He's not really competing with niggas who rapped in other decades because the shit that Drake. The thing is, if you want to compete with niggas decade-wise in music, that's a different thing. We talking about full-on legacy. Jay-Z's legacy spans too much different landscapes for niggas to even say that they getting close to what Jay-Z got.
More than Drake, nigga.
Drake never had a clothing brand that niggas was fucking with.
And respectfully, bro,
Kendrick,
like not just that.
This is music, nigga. We're not talking. That's like easy to go.
That's the thing. We're talking about legacy, bro, and all that stuff is adjacent to music.
Okay, so if you're talking about legacy, if you're talking about a legacy, then niggas will have to automatically see what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Kanye was whose producer? Nigga, Jay signed fucking Rihanna. So Jay has Kanye, Rihanna, Fall Out Boy, all that shit he did at Def Jam on top of his fucking shit. It's incomparable.
Drake doesn't look at
the
all.
business move, like the business move that he made for music that niggas benefit on today, like clearing samples for other niggas, like this shit that
Kyrie, what point
okay, what about this? What about this analogy? Okay, like Michael Jordan studied Dr. J type shit. If it wasn't for Dr. J, he probably wouldn't be in the league type shit. You know what I mean? Like he based his whole game on but he became his own goal. He became his own man. I'm gonna respond to you with the same argument that niggas give all the time in basketball. Nigga, that was a different time period. The competition was different.
And also Dr. J didn't come back and beat his ass like later on.
Yo, hold on, I'm gonna grab someone.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like he just said, like, because since Jay-Z discovered Kanye can't be his own man. Like his legacy goes to Jay-Z type shit.
No, it's
you
not
know what I mean.
But it's a part of his legacy. It is.
Yeah. Kyrie's right. At the end of the day, right, your name is synonymous to that person, right? Like you came from them. Like,
fuck no, hell no. Niggas,
that's what happened.
It's niggas in fucking Japan that know Kanye West and don't even know Jay-Z exists, bro. So
that's
like,
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so
but
you can't say as soon
ultimately,
as you
it's
look
still
at
that way.
you think
that's
of
fine though, but
Jay-Z. You don't do that.
It's still that way. You can't take away UJ.
Because look,
you can't detach the legacy.
When niggas used to hear Drake, they thought of Wayne like on Ransom and shit. And you hear Drake, you don't think of Wayne like that. You don't think of Wayne like that. You think of Drake as his own man, bro.
But you can't detach the legacy.
We wouldn't have Drake if we didn't have Wayne. That's what the fact.
But that don't take away everything Drake did.
We're not taking it away. We just have to say that Wayne has a major standing point in Drake's career. He's
Yeah,
a
but I'm saying, look. So you think Drake is bigger than Wayne? Or you think he surpassed Wayne?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so why can't he surpass Jay-Z? Why can't
No,
Drake surpass?
That's not the point. You're the point is going over your head, right?
Okay,
the point
let
is
me hear it,
this.
let me hear it.
Listen, it's very simple, okay? So if there's a tree, right, and it's growing, right, and it forms a branch, is it still part of the tree? It's that simple. It's very simple. It's not hard. He is still a part of Jay-Z's legacy.
Fuck
because
no.
Jay-Z sprouted.
Yo, I don't even know
him.
how they're
that's not
arguing
true.
this shit,
That's
and
not
they have a
true. That's
fucking
not true,
collab
bro.
album. How the
That's
fuck
not
are we
true.
arguing this and they're on Watch Your Throne together? This makes no fucking sense. Kanye is
Oh.
screwed up Jay-Z's street.
And
They
the
have a
thing is,
whole fucking album
Kanye can say
together.
the same thing for Jay-Z. Kanye could be like,
Absolutely.
yo, Jay-Z's a part of my
Absolutely.
legacy because I produced for him. Like that's
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. It's not negating nobody. It just adds to somebody. It's nothing that can be negated here.
Everything comes from somewhere, right? So like we're just acknowledging that it came from there. It's simple. It's not hard.
Yeah, but I feel like you trying to take away, like you trying to take away from you calling Kanye West a fucking branch. Like, you know what I mean? You kind of try to take away the legacy that Ye
No,
or Drake
no,
put.
that was an
But that
analogy,
doesn't
bro.
sound
That was an analogy.
I'm just saying, but
an
that's what
analogy.
it sounds like. That's
If
not a good analogy.
if we're gonna be honest, Kanye has surpassed Jay-Z in certain parts of his legacy.
Of course, 100%. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Certain parts of your legacy can be compared, and like you can triumph from one part of your legacy and another. My thing is when niggas compare themselves to Jay-Z, like when we compare Drake to Jay-Z, the only thing that Drake is comparable on is the run and music. But you can't compare him in signing artists. You can't compare him in style. Style impact.
Wait. Why does that matter? Like,
why does it matter? Because all those style, what niggas.
So when we compare Jay-Z to Biggie, we care about that that Jay-Z signed artist. We care about Rockaware.
That's
yes.
Yo,
I don't care about it. I don't know why
Yo,
you do. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, that's about. You're talking about Jay being a mogul. Like that's great. I don't look at Drake as a mogul, but in terms of rap and rap run, the same way how we look at we're looking at ability and your run.
Oh yeah, if we keep it, that's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck about who he signed.
Music, if we can keeping it completely music as far as music legacy, Drake has surpassed everybody. That's what I'm saying. There's no point keep asking.
I don't know about that. That's kind of crazy.
Any rapper he surpassed. If you only rap, only rap, he surpassed you.
I think him and Ye are tied, bro. I really think they neck and neck, bro. I can't lie. Music wise, like music creativity.
We talking about the run part, the run, the dominance and the run. Nobody's ever done dominance.
For the run, Drake is number one.
Yeah. So that's the part. Like we gotta separate that part.
Yeah, but
for the run, Drake has been number one for like the last 5 years. It's not even close, right? The only second closest.
All right, so are we in agreement that when it comes to music run, and putting up accolades, music-wise, accolades, right?
Okay.
And we're not just only talking about stats. We're just talking about being there, being present. That's one of the things I always knock like Kendrick about, because like for their run, where we're thinking about it, they're absent half the time. They don't play the games. What Drake did, like, you got to remember, Jay dropped an album every year for like almost like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like that nigga was putting up stats, putting up projects that was going to be remembered later on. Like the only thing, and you know, I love Drake, but I'll say, I think the only thing that is a question is, I look at this debate as how many albums you could have that is culturally impactful. I'm not going to just look off sales, culturally impactful and classic. And Jay be having a bunch. That's the only thing. That's why I always was thinking that Drake is chasing those classic albums. That's it. Because once, like, obviously, I think people have acknowledged that Take Care is a classic. Some people even say So Far Gone, they're going to consider that's an album. Nothing Was the Same. And then at the end of his career, not that you could compare his classics to Jay's classic, different time, different generation, but in his own right and having his own run, he's having a run that could parallel Jay and maybe even surpass Jay in terms of Jay was running it for these amount of years and was dropping project after project that was impactful, and Drake, whether it was his own projects or features, ran it for a much longer time on a higher level than we thought was ever possible when Jay did it.
Not yet.
That's true.
I already did that. I don't think nobody can refute that. But I think when it comes to overall, what everything hip hop encompasses, which comes style, like business and music, niggas not comparable to Jay-Z.
Yeah, but in that sense though, like, is there anybody who actually raps that is comparable to Jay-Z? Then it'll be like him and Diddy.
Yeah,
like that's on that list. Like,
excuse me, did you just say Style and Jay-Z?
Nigga, he made Rockaware, bro.
Nah, that's the thing. If you're young, you don't realize niggas used to like wear his clothes.
They used to go crazy with Rockaware pants and shit. Yeah, the R.
Like honestly, you could probably come up with some real Rockaware right now if you got some real Rockaware in your closet. Nigga,
nah, if I catch a nigga rocking Rockaware,
ain't nobody stop.
Nah, but like I'm just saying, you wasn't gonna rock it, but you could probably get off.
Everybody was wearing button-ups. Facts.
It's true. He's right.
That nigga told a nigga that nigga signed a nigga that wore jerseys and told everybody he's going to stop wearing jerseys right after.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, that's pretty iconic. But like, bro, who got other niggas putting hearts in their hair, bro? Like, that's legendary, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not even comparable.
That's golden
not
status,
even
right?
close.
That's
not
not
even
right.
close. No, not even close.
That's not.
You're putting a fucking R on your ass cheek with these fucking Rockaware jeans. Stop it, nigga. You got stamped by Jay-Z. I'm sorry.
You put a cursive R on each ass
You put
cheek,
a
bro. That's wild.
cursive R. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you put a teeny tiny heart on your fucking face. I don't give a shit. It's over, nigga. It doesn't work. It's not comparable. I'm sorry.
Yo, Act, don't you got the heart under that hat?
man, the barber ain't coming.
Now, question.
Yo. I tried to carve it myself. That shit look like a ball sack. And I said, you know what? Let me trim that shit down. Yo, you gotta get at the right angle. You gotta know. Like, it could look mad weird. Like, that's why you gotta leave it to a professional barber, bro.
God damn.
I got you.
Yo, all right. So hold on. Why don't we ever? You know how we're constantly like, you know, comparing Jay to Drake and like, where does Drake fall all time? Why don't we ever have that conversation with Kendrick?
That's
because Kendrick's a full-time rapper, nigga. Where's the rest of
Yo, have y'all noticed though? We're never debating where Kendrick falls in history. We're just competing if Kendrick could beat Drake.
Yeah, like he kind of like a goat. He kind of like a goat of this, like of this. You know what I'm saying? Like of this.
That's the thing. That's one of the reasons why we want him and Drake to go head to head. Because like Drake can say all this other stuff. But the one thing he can't say is that he addressed the one nigga that niggas didn't want to address.
Man, yo, no disrespect, but that nigga's like KD, man. Like, if KD beat Drake, if KD beat LeBron, cool. But really, we worried about what LeBron finna do, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and KD is, and a lot of people say KD might be better than LeBron, but nobody be thinking, yo, in legacy wise, it's Michael Jordan than Kevin Durant. Nobody says that.
It's niggas. I mean, I don't know.
You're right.
Bro, nobody says it right now.
This is not a basketball comparable conversation.
Without a ring as a like comparison instead of KD. You know what I'm saying? Because KD actually went to beat LeBron, even though he did it in a wild way.
This is not a basketball comparable situation.
All right, well, Kendrick's collide.
You gotta go head to head, bro. Because the thing is, like, throughout Drake's legacy, this is the one thing he's ignored. The one thing that he shied away from. The nigga said, Kendrick said on BT that I put the sensitive nigga back in his pajama clothes.
He was talking about that other nigga though, not
he
Drake.
didn't. He said nothing was the same since.
He was talking about
those bars. He was talking about Aubrey.
Yo, okay, cool. But tell that nigga really press the button. You see how Drake at least pressed the button on that nigga Pusha T when he mentioned that little soft ass line, trying to call my right. Alright, nigga, hold this dumpy freestyle, nigga. Yo, that's how you jump out. You don't jump out by throwing 3 lines here and there. Cool.
But Drake started first though. Drake started first.
Nigga, well, we don't know if Kendrick won a battle. Jump out with a full diss. Diss him the whole song.
You straight up want him to say Drake.
You gotta jump out with a full diss song. We don't want to hear smoking on your top 5. Okay, what else, nigga? Diss him the whole song.
Yo,
start the song by saying you soft ass light skinned Canadian bitch.
Said something. Drake responded. It's already
Drake want that though? You Drake want?
Nigga, I think Drake will eat that nigga's food, nigga.
Oh,
honestly,
that's crazy.
Nigga, I think Drake would annihilate
that Drake would wash Kendrick.
Wash.
But the way that Drake is fumble packing out Kanye this time, I kind of feel like Kendrick would get you.
No,
Drake really
the only
got the fuck out of here.
Wait. How is he fumbling? How is he fumbling?
Yeah, you to get Meek out of here.
Okay, how is he fumbling?
Like Meek stupid. So yeah, that's different.
Wait. How is he fumble? How is he fumble the Kanye thing?
Drake is good on the subs. He's good at like splitting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nigga, how is Drake good at subs? He violated Meek. He violated Common. Like as overt.
Nigga, Common?
Yeah, we can't throw comment into here, bro.
Common getting into. Common getting
Yo,
into. He violated Pusha T.
Ack. I got a question for you, Ack. So what you're saying is that you want a Heart Part 5, basically.
Nigga, just make a diss song direct to that Drake that we looking at Drake saying respond, nigga. And
Yeah,
I guarantee,
Kendrick is being
I guarantee, nigga, in 2 days, 2 or 3 days, 3 or 2 days, unless he will drop a response. Violating that nigga.
As a matter of fact, Ack, you know what? You're technically wrong. Kendrick said Drake's name verbatim in like fucking 2014 on Control, and Drake never.
Bro, Drake did an interview about that. Drake said he called that nigga and asked him if it was smoke. Drake said that. He asked him if it was smoke. The nigga said it wasn't smoke. Drake said that on the interview. He asked him, yo, you're calling my name up. Is it
why
smoke?
we going to interviews? Rap,
Nigga, I found an interview. If I want smoke and I say a nigga name on a song and the nigga call me and says, yo, if I say a nigga's name on a song and he called me and say, yo, Ack, is it smoking? I'm like, nah, it ain't even like that. Huh?
Wait, hold on. That could mean a whole lot of different shit. But like, what do you think Kendrick meant?
Bro, you backed down when he called you. Nigga, if you say my name and I'm like, nigga say he's told Drake he just rapping. Like, he ain't say no, nigga, what's up? Answer me.
Okay, cool. Drake got subs for everybody else in the whole fucking industry.
Yeah,
Why don't he
right,
have subs for Kendrick?
But I guarantee if them niggas call Drake, he ain't gonna tell him he just rapping. I bet Chance the Rapper when he said, listen, if I thought it was just Chance, I'd pick a name like Chance the Rapper. No offense, but I don't know that nigga. I guarantee Chance called him, he would have just been like, it rhymed. No, nigga, what's up? You know what Chance said? I ain't gonna drop no diss song versus no Drake now. You know why? Cause he couldn't. Kendrick backed down. That nigga was moonwalking like Michael Jackson in Calabasas, man.
No, Ack. On his new album, what if he ripped this nigga head off? What you gonna say then?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Cause my goat is battle tested. He pop out every time niggas play with him. That's what I like to see.
He really wanted to though.
That's a
I think Drake won it.
Kanye.
Yo, I think Drake won it. Nigga, I think Drake won it, nigga. I think Drake. Yo, Drake, by the way, Drake also violated Kendrick. That shit y'all talking about, Drake violated Kendrick too by saying, yo, nigga, I could have your fucking audience by doing all this little conscious shit, nigga. I'm letting you do that.
Okay, but Kendrick also said niggas sharing the same bars like they got a bottom bunk in a 2-man cell.
Well, put a name to that shit because, listen, Kanye do the same shit. Drake do the same shit. You heard Drake say, I could expose half these niggas who all use assistance when it comes to coming up with lyrics and music. So if you want to, if you want to pin, if you're gonna pin the tail on a donkey, pin it on the right donkey and say the nigga's name, or at least direct it more directly at that nigga. Come on,
yo, Ack. What if Kendrick album outsells Drake shit?
There's no way. Ain't no fucking.
No,
way.
it is. It's a way. It's a way.
There's no.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
It's a way.
That's
it happened last time. It happened last time.
Did it happen last time? I didn't see that.
No,
you saw 600K with Damn.
Okay.
Drake responded to Kendrick all over CLB, by the way.
Yeah, yo, remember last time? You remember last time he outsold him? Y'all said it was a mixtape. This time it's an album. So if Kendrick dropped his album and it outsells him, wouldn't that be the like him winning a ring?
And by the way. Kendrick should have felt some type of way, even how Drake talked about that nigga mentioned his name on Control. You remember that nigga told Elliot Wilson, nigga, you can't name a fucking bar in Control. You only remember he said a bunch of niggas' names. That nigga just rapping a rap. He a rapidy rap ass nigga. You don't remember shit he said. You just remember he's like lyrical miracle spiritual, nigga.
Yo, Kendrick dissed Drake on Control.
Bro.
Nigga, you can't name one bar on Control. You don't remember he said Drake name?
Drake got packed up by Pusha T and went on a fucking press run. That nigga went to Elliot Wilson. That nigga went to LeBron.
Wait. So we talking about Kendrick and we talking about Pusha now. Yo. So we're talking about Kendrick and I switch the subject. Now we talking about Pusha. All right, cool. He should have kept it going with Pusha. Yo, he should have kept it going with Pusha. But listen.
Every direct diss we've had.
Hold on.
Has not.
Yo, play this.
Got a response.
Drake should have kept it going with Pusha. I'll agree. But even the nigga y'all call a GOAT, if it's not Drake, he got a loss on his record. At least he popped out, nigga. The nigga y'all talking about could kill everybody. Don't pop out. At least Jay lost to Nas. He caught an L. That's what it is. Violated Cameron. Violated game. Was doing all type of shit. Every rapper got it from Jay-Z. Drake, every rapper gets it. If you say his name, step in that ring, you get it.
But now,
Kendrick, don't pop out.
Act. Kendrick be basically asking this nigga to come outside.
Drop the song. Drop the song.
Like, yo, come outside. You was the top 5.
Drop the song.
I'm at the top 5. I'm here.
You gotta drop the song.
Come outside. He's been asking this nigga to come outside. He told this nigga he put him back in his pajama clothes.
Yo, all right. Well, how about you put the song outside? Put the song. Outside.
Yo, I heard. They say this is deleted interview on ESPN when he going at Kendrick. Where Drake going at Kendrick.
Yeah, that's true.
It's deleted though.
Bro.
Damn, he didn't stand on it.
But
it's deleted though.
Drake, you gotta find that clip, bro. You gotta find that clip.
He didn't stand on it.
Deleted. You're right.
Yo,
it exists.
bro.
They never deleted.
You gonna pick? Yo, you gonna piss Kendrick off?
Yo. And by the way, y'all talking about what people want to see is Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick been trying to compete with Drake. Drake always looked past that nigga. This is back when that nigga dropped Control, thought he was doing something. I'm gonna read it verbatim.
You can't
hold on. Wait. It's gonna show you and highlight why Drake is so invested in this beef more than he is with a nigga like Kendrick. I'm gonna read it verbatim. Listen. Listen. This is what he said back then. Back then, this is when Control dropped. He said, "Yo, are you listening to it now?" He says, "Yo, I can't wait to see what he does because now it's time to show and prove consistency. He's been like one album, blah, blah, blah." Anyway, he's super fucking talented when it comes to competition. I'm more worried about consistencies than the bodies of work. I'm talking hit records. That's Kanye West. He's going to be a guy who's, hold on. This is his words. This is his words back then. He was aiming, trying to be Ye or at least compete with Ye. He don't give a fuck about no Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick been more obsessed with him.
But Kendrick got hits now. Kendrick got number one songs now.
Well, he need to get a little bit more. He need to get a little bit more because my nigga got more slaps than the Beatles, nigga. He need to get a little bit more.
Oh my god,
That's true. He's not up there, bro. He's not even up there on Drake level, but still, he got hits now. Now Drake can say something because he got albums. He got
what that nigga said. He said, "I'm talking about hit records. That's Kanye West. He's gonna be the guy who's trying to outthink and outdo. That's the guy that I aspire to surpass." That's what Drake said when he was responding to Control. Who is he beefing with now? Kanye West. Yes, he said, "I aspire to surpass."
I ain't gonna lie, that's goated.
Yeah, he didn't say, "Oh, I want to surpass Kendrick Lamar." I want to
fight. No. Fight your peers. Don't go to the guy that you think is washed up.
Your peers don't. My nigga. Yo, if you're averaging 60 points and your peers play 1 out of every 3 seasons, who are your peers?
Yeah, so does Kanye. Kanye plays less than the peers. Fight your peers.
Yo, he's fighting legacy.
You don't fight your peers.
He's fighting niggas up on the Mount Rushmore. He's fighting niggas up on the Mount Rushmore. He's fighting niggas up on the Mount Rushmore.
Question. Is Kendrick not a legend?
Come on.
Kendrick is a legend, but Kendrick ain't one of the. Kendrick ain't. I'm not saying it ain't nobody's like top 5 of all time.
You say that? You wanna know why you can't even say that?
Top 3? He ain't top 3.
The weak nigga that he thinks.
Bun B's also a legend, but Bun B ain't in that conversation with Jay-Z and Drake.
Is he in the same conversation as Kendrick?
Yeah.
No. What?
No.
Hell
Yo,
no.
Act.
To me, yeah.
You gotta understand the
it's Tears the legend. Yo, when it gets to Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, and motherfucking Drake, that's who is the top 5, top 6, top 10, and Kung Fu Kenny is not the top 10 all time. He might be top 25, top 20. He might be top 20. He might be top 20. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, hold on. I'm giving him props. He might be top 20. He's just not top 10. He's just not. It's a short list of names. It's like in basketball. You say Michael Jordan. You say Michael Jordan. You say Julius Erving. You say motherfucking Kobe Bryant. LeBron James. It's cool. Kevin Durant, one of the best all time. He'll probably be top 11, but he ain't in that top 4. That's what I'm trying to say, baby.
Wait, Kendrick not top 10, bro?
All time?
Who is over Kendrick? Who is over Kendrick Lamar? Like, I gotta hear
Who's over Kendrick Lamar? Do you want me to give you some answers right now?
Yo, all time, brother?
I need 10.
The best album out of these niggas. good
I need
kids.
10, bro.
Good
Bruh,
kid, Mad City.
Kendrick can get the same features from legendary niggas and not have the weak verse. What do y'all niggas talk about?
Yo, by the way, I'll say this. Kendrick ain't in that list not because he lacks talent or ability. It's because he don't do the fucking work. Showing up once every 4 years.
Most of his album catalog is legendary.
You're right.
But yeah, he got more classical legendary albums. Drake always comes to class, but he puts down 60 on the fucking test.
This is music,
Drake
bro.
Drake gives you 60%.
This is music, bro. You ain't dropping 5 years, nigga. You retired, bro.
Like that's a good analogy, bro. That's a good analogy.
This is music. You ain't dropping 5 years, you retired, dog.
That's true. Like he old man, bro.
You know what, Kyron? You're right. But here's the shit though. With what Axe talking about, if you don't do the test, you get a 0 though, right?
But he did the test. He has.
Bro, the test ain't only when you want to show up to class. The test ain't only there's a test when you go to university. There's a test every semester, a final exam every semester. If you skip semesters and you show up to college once every 3 years, you fail every other class and you might get an A+ in the one you showed up for. We're gonna give the valedictorian to the nigga who every semester been in class showing up, even if you got an A+, he show up and get an A every time.
Because last I checked, you're only in college for like 4 years, right?
Oh my God, you're trying to ruin the analogy.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that.
Who had better output in 4 years?
Yeah, who has the better album?
No, that's not a good.
Drake got some
Even with that being said, when Kendrick drops around the same time as Drake, last time the niggas sold 100K more. First week.
No. Let's
but
not
that was a
talk
mixtape. That was a mixtape.
No, come on now, stop that bullshit.
That was more life. It was more life. It was
It
more life.
was a mixtape bullshit because Drake's best album to a lot of people is If You're Reading This. Drake's best album to a lot of people is If You're Reading This or So Far Gone, and they're both mixtapes. So we got to cut the bullshit.
Yo, speaking on that,
bro, it is a mixtape, bro. He didn't get paid for it as an album. He got paid for it as a mixtape, bro. I'm just saying.
That has nothing to do with the music.
Yeah, like for real.
Yo,
good Drake versus everything Drake's dropped. What
this
wins?
album right here is an album. So if Kendrick Lamar outsells, he will outsell him as an album. It won't be no mixtape excuse that niggas can ever say.
Hey, by the way, the same argument I'm using for Kendrick Lamar is probably the same argument that's used for Jay-Z to defeat Biggie. Because if y'all are acting like showing up consistently don't matter, Biggie dropped 2 fucking classic albums and then he passed away. You know, God rest his soul. But shit, them shits were fucking amazing and we should just leave it there. He's the best ever. No one should ever come touch his fucking legacy, even though he didn't like. That's just truly what it is, right? But no, you're gonna reward a nigga who lyrically and also musically showed up every year with a top-selling album. Not only selling album, critically acclaimed album. Almost every year was putting up classics on classics, and that's
Drake's
overall
not critically acclaimed.
All right, see that we just ain't no Drake. We just ain't no Drake. We just ain't no Drake, bro.
Meg's album.
Bro,
no way.
We just trolling now.
I can pull this shit up right now.
Bro. Let's stop the trolling.
What we're speaking about though. It's Kendrick and Drake.
Cool. So if I look at the fucking average review for albums, I think To Pimp a Butterfly is over 90%, and then some of Drake's albums are in the 60s.
Bro, you looking at Pitchfork or something like that? They hate anything that got to do with a club. They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear no. They don't want to hear no box.
So how come Meg's album has better reviews than Drake's then? It can't be
because it's a fucking critics. Listen, it's literally critic shit, bro. They only like what they get fed to, bro. Like they don't like the shit that is different.
Wait, hold on, wait, boom. I need to talk to you. Boom. So if that's true, then nobody can ever use he has more critically acclaimed albums because now the critics are a bad thing. So you got to drop
who Kendrick Lamar?
No, talking about Drake, right? Like, oh, the critics are X, Y, and Z, but Ack literally just said he has more critically acclaimed albums, and Kyron.
Hold on. Wait.
So, like, either the critics are valid or they're not.
Hold on.
You gotta pick one.
Hold on. But which critically, like, first of all, which side are you going off? Yo, because by the way, I just saw a site that supposedly is reputable in critique. Y'all just all dick rode Kanye West saying he beat him 10-0, and niggas said Pig Pepper Pot had a better album than Kanye. That was the critics. The critics said that. So do we care about the critics or we don't? The critics said.
Do you want me to pull up?
But still, that's a good point though.
The critics said that Pig Pepper hip hop or something.
Review.
No, I can talk about any fucking review source you want for Drake and Kendrick, and Drake is getting washed every time.
Yeah,
I can take Kendrick's worst album, and it will wash Drake's best album.
Oh, put it simply. First album, Good Kid, Mad City versus Take Care. Which one wins? Or Thank Me Later, which is worse. But Thank Me Later versus.
Do Take Care. Do Take Care. That's.
I'm Take Care. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, yeah, I'll give y'all Take Care just because
I don't even know about
Come on, man. Yo, Chosen, come on, man. You know the vibes. It's Take Care, nigga.
I'm just letting you know right now. Bro.
No, I think they both even, bro. A Good Kid was like a movie, bro. Like Good Kid was a movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, you're down bad right now.
Niggas not even taking
I'm looking at this shit right now. Take Care has an 8.6 on Pitchfork. I'm looking right now, and Good Kid, Mad City's 9.5. So audio.
What did they rate Kanye West though? What did they rate Kanye West Donda with everybody loving here? What did they rate it? We gotta validate the source. We gotta validate the source. Well, what did they rate Kanye West Donda that everybody's talking about is damn near perfect and it's like an 8 or 9? What did they rate that shit? Let's look it up.
That shit is
that's a good point.
Because yo, let me tell you something about that sites like those. Sites like those is a bunch of dudes that's really ain't from this culture, and anything they look like is super like pro-black or whatever, they automatically rate high. Anything that they see is kind of gangsterish or like just club shit or niggas bragging, they don't like. They don't like swag rap and shit like that.
True.
Bro, it's a fact. They like a particular type of rap. They like certain type of experimental rap. They like certain type of like pro-black type rap, right? But niggas like Drake never get good reviews from them. But let's be honest.
What did Double XL rate better between Drake's music and Kendrick's music? What did Double XL rate better between Drake and Kendrick? And you know the answer. It's not Drake. So you can pick white outlets or black outlets.
Hey,
they're still picking Kendrick's music.
Black outlets, nigga? Is XXL even a black outlet?
Yo,
bro, I'm gonna be real.
Wait. It's because Kendrick has the best album. Period.
Yes, two.
But does that make you more
Butterfly
of a
is better reviewed than the first one?
Yo,
I'm looking right now. To Pimp a Butterfly has 10 out of 10 from Spin, has a 4.5 from fucking Rolling Stone. USA Today gave it a perfect review.
Okay, but does that make you? But does that make you more of a legend than Drake? Because you got a better album.
I remember reviewing To Pimp a Butterfly. I remember reviewing To Pimp a Butterfly in comparison to the project Drake dropped that year. What was the project? I can't remember. Anyway,
2015. Reading is too late.
Yeah, my overall takeaway was, hey, while lyrically, Kendrick definitely, by the way, it's a damn near perfect album. Like if you're just going off like, technically, right? Really good album, really dope, right? However, the replay value on it sucks, okay? I'm still listening to 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fuck it, man. I'm not listening. Listen, unless I'm marching with my song, I'm not listening to them other songs. I'm sorry, brother. I ain't listening to it, and I'm going to tell you the facts. I ain't listening to it.
That's facts. But you don't listen. You don't go. Most people don't go to Benihana's or Mr. Chow's every day, but we go to McDonald's every other day.
That's true.
McDonald's quality food.
Yeah. But where do you go? Where do you go for good food? Where do you go for like food that you're gonna eat every day versus where do you go for good food that you're gonna really enjoy?
That's true. That's true.
This man told you this is the difference between hamburger meat and a sirloin steak. Damn.
Yeah, I don't want to get back to Kanye, but somebody said that CLB was fast food and Donda was soul food. I don't know.
I mean, it definitely was bringing niggas back to church. That's hilarious.
Man,
they heard 24 for the first time and they felt like they were saved. Oh my god.
Y'all clearly hate this nigga Drake too much, man.
No way.
Huh?
What?
I think CLB is better. Like at least listening.
No.
I'm
not even arguing CLB. Y'all are comparing niggas to Drake that just ain't in Drake's class. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, Drake and Kendrick, bro, come on, bro. Like, again.
Be honest.
Y'all only look at it from one perspective.
Right now?
Y'all only look at it from one perspective. Who could rap better, nigga? I'm just looking at who not only rap better, who impacted more shit, who accomplished more, and I just don't think that Kendrick did enough yet.
Quality, bro. Listen, Drake put out every year, every other year, but that nigga is fucking Huawei, and Kendrick is Apple. Drake put out an album with Ratchet Happy Birthday on it, bro.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire.
Like that?
No, that shit was fire. No, that shit was fire. That shit was really fire.
No, it wasn't. No,
Ratchet Happy Birthday was fire.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
I like that song.
Yeah, I remember Act played. I remember that shit first came on the listening party. I remember that shit.
I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, Act, please don't attach your name to that. Please, you don't have to do that, bro.
No, I like that song. That song's hot.
Oh
Yo,
no.
let me guess. Let me guess. You a lesbian too, huh?
No.
Listen, man,
Oh
Drake-
no.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yo, play
This shit's
this.
so corny.
Drake is a better overall artist than any nigga you can name that's rapping in this genre currently. He's also putting in way more work than any nigga in this genre that's of a league leading stature currently. Because of
Drake
that,
is the only rapper of his ilk that will be on the hook crooning about fucking taking a stripper off the pole and making her into his wife.
Yo,
so
these
yes,
are just
in his genre, he's the
yo.
best.
So you're just
Other
attacking him
rappers
first.
don't do that.
Yo, so you're attacking him for his content. You're attacking him for his content, but you gonna leave J. Cole to sing about fucking wet dreams. That's cool with you. But if Drake mentioned his experiences, it's a fucking problem.
Yo, Ak, I
listening
gotta
to J.
ask
Cole.
you a question. How shook are you by like how many of your chat niggas are like actually very much not feeling the same as you right now?
Man,
Does this feel
I don't
weird
care.
at all?
I don't care.
Like, even a
Listen.
little bit?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, I think Drake walked himself into this same wave of hating. And by the way, here's the thing too. I think what Drake's gonna do is two things. He's either gonna full on attack Kanye, or he about to bury his head in the sand and come back in 6 months when niggas miss him. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know why? Because right now niggas want to almost try to like flip on him, and really it's because he's been winning too fucking long. Feel me? Niggas was going from saying Kanye making the most trash shit, the nigga wearing MAGA hats. All of a sudden, this nigga made soul food. This nigga just made soul food.
That's how you know Drake is losing, because everybody's like, "Oh, Drake's gonna come back in the future at some point." No. Right now, this nigga is taking an L. Admit it. That's my thing. He's taking an L.
No, he's not taking an L. Bro.
Yo, keep ending the poll, bro.
Listen, he's not taking an L, right? This man is a millionaire upon millionaire. It's fine. He's chilling.
Stop with the
Money wise, he's chilling. He's chilling.
No, he's taking an L.
How's he
quality
taking an
wise?
L?
If you want to talk quality, that's a different story. That's a personal, like, opinionated thing.
We're talking about music at the end of the day. We're talking about music. We're not talking about all this other bullshit. He's taking an L right now. Admit it.
Yo. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll say right now, it looks like the tide isn't in favor of him, and he's usually used as controlling it. However, he has been putting out the best music for the longest time, and even if this isn't his best effort, like, for me to say he's fully taken an L, like, that nigga has to literally show real signs of falling off. And because
he showed signs of falling off.
What signs of falling off did he show?
Okay, he's been showing them. He's been showing them for a
The way
minute.
you said admit it. Like, holy.
Yeah,
This
when we
man's
can't
over
just
here
look at
doing
sales,
a
we got to look
inquisition.
at output, right? Like, I'll give you an example. There was a point in time where if Drake would have dropped Dark Lanes, it would have hit 400K, 450. That shit did like, was it 225? And people don't seem to fuck with Dark Lanes. He's already slipped, bro.
Nigga,
But that's a mixtape, bro.
This package is the baby now. Sorry,
Does
not
that
the baby,
matter,
it's the
though?
baby now.
Can't be
That's a
serious.
mixtape, bro.
Does that matter though? It's still
Yes.
Drake regardless.
It's
Drake.
now.
He
Yeah,
had a
fucking
top
Drake.
5 selling album that year off something he just tweeted out.
Yeah, how the fuck can you just sell 200K and then go back to sell 700K, bro? Obviously, that shit wasn't an album, bro. That shit was a mixtape, bro. That he didn't even promote. Like, you can't do that, bro. Like, you can't hold that to the same standard as a fucking album.
Boom.
I
boom.
hear
If
you,
you're
but at
reading
the
this,
same time,
500K.
oh my god, yo,
Yo,
listen,
I'm
at
being
the end of the
real,
day,
bro.
it's still the #1 artist in the fucking world dropping a mixtape. It doesn't matter whether it's an album or not. He has so much star power that should have been higher.
Yo,
He's not using,
can't
bro,
lie.
he's not using that
can't
song
lie.
because it's a mixtape. He's not trying to be a
Cool.
fucking
He's not
star. He's trying to
putting in his
rap.
effort and he's not performing. He went on the court and fucking scored 12 in the finals. That's
Yo,
just-
no, he ain't going to court, nigga.
No,
He's
no.
at scrimmage.
Finals
He's
now.
scrimmaging.
Yo, all right,
Now.
hold on. Yo, wait.
Come on.
I just want to show y'all hypocrisy again, right? Remember, y'all just said Dark Lane demos only sold 200 and some. Listen, okay. Again, we won't even use this as mixtape. He just tweeted out. What about J. Cole? His last album, the album before last, he sold 400. He sold 400. This last album, he sold 2 something, and he would promote like a motherfucker. Did he fall off? Or we don't use those same sentences?
J. Cole's trash.
Now, you know what? Everybody enjoyed J. Cole's album.
I'm not gonna hold you. After 2014 Forest Lanes, it's kind of been,
Yeah,
it's kind of been over.
So we picking and choosing.
I ain't gonna lie, he's been watched since the album.
Like 2014, that was it. Like, he peaked at Born Sinner, and then it went boop, boom. Like, it just happened.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. Let's be real.
Like, You happy? Is this the answer that you wanted? Yeah, nigga, I agree. What's the problem?
That's
all right. Listen, I'm cool
not
with y'all
trying to
saying.
compete
I'm
with
cool
these
with y'all
niggas.
saying
Stop.
whatever.
Stop.
I'm cool with y'all saying whatever as long as you call it fair. So listen,
it is fair.
All right.
Yeah.
So when Drake goes from because we're not gonna call it a mix and carry that as a mixtape. When he goes from selling 225 and then this album sells 600, what are we gonna say?
I mean,
is he back on or no?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, are we ever gonna give him a point in his favor? No, never.
Bro, nah, y'all give him enough points in his favor. I feel like this is the time where you have to like be like, yo, he's taking the L.
Yeah, because even with Dark Lane's demo selling only 200, I think it was one of his better albums.
It was.
Yeah, he moved the
I don't care what
goalposts.
anybody
The
says.
whole
That's
time we
fact.
talked about Kanye and Kendrick, and then
Nigga,
you
that
dropped a
album
nigga we
had
don't care
Pistol
about.
Slide on it, bro. Chill, bro. Chill.
When did nigga ever bring up J. Cole?
Two
we not comparing J. Cole.
Slide was the only bad song on the album.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. The tide is changing on Drake. Like niggas, I think niggas want to embrace new shit, and also niggas do want to uplift these other people that's giving us other offers. That's fine, but like y'all have to admit, it's slightly hate because y'all not holding to the same
Bro,
standard.
they're not even giving you
I don't know
shit,
how
bro.
you
Cole
can even
ain't
say
giving you
that.
shit.
How can you say what I said is hate? If I
Yo,
just told
Cole
you
is
Dark Lane's
hitchhiking
Cole-
in Brooklyn right now.
Dark Lane's Cole is one of my favorite projects from Drake.
Jesus King sold 200. It actually sold 300K.
I gotta ask you a
170K.
question. How can you say that we're trying to champion new people, right? When it's fucking Kanye who's been out longer than Drake by like 10 years,
bro.
maybe even
Yeah,
15.
hold on.
How do you even do that?
Yo, because y'all have moved the conversation from Kanye to Kendrick, then y'all try to put some new nigga in. Yo, y'all want to say, hey, this run by Drake, it's about to be done. Like people have been looking to say that for the last year and a half.
No way. No way.
Well, Kanye, you got to remember Kanye last year and Kanye this year. Like everybody hated Kanye last year. Like literally everybody hated him.
He did have
And
a redemption arc, no cap. He did.
This year
He was a heel, bro.
This year he's gone against Drake and won versus last year where everybody literally hated this man.
Won?
Compete against that. There is no
Bro,
way
that's argument. That's like argumentative. Like,
Yo,
I don't know if he won. You
Yo,
can't say that.
the only thing that I have against CLB on God is the fact that remember when Seeing Green dropped and how he texted you saying this is just a light warm up for what CLB is gonna be.
It's a warm-up thing. It's a warm-up thing.
Yo, he also said the same shit to me, bro.
That's the shit that has me upset. I'm over here just like I was expecting something crazy. I didn't get crazy. I was just like, okay, this is cool, but that isn't crazy. You know what I mean?
Wait. You think Scary Hours EP is better than CLB? Like just the
Wait,
song?
where did that come from?
No, I'm just saying.
Hell
No. Wasn't
that was
Green and all
left field.
Wasn't that he was dropping Laugh Now Cry Later and the song Lil Baby and shit? And What's Next? Wasn't that this year, right?
Yeah, it was this year. It was this year with Nicki Minaj and whatever. It was on her project.
Yeah. This year.
Yeah.
This year.
What about
He
it?
was like, bro, that's light work. I was just trying to.
Yeah,
say,
that
like,
was light work.
Was the run he had earlier better than CLB? Like the run he had earlier this year.
I mean,
I don't think it's better because
I
it
wouldn't say
wasn't
no.
inconsistent, but he was in and out of just handling his project, bro. It wasn't really a lot of
But his singles were like if he did drop the album then it would have been Laugh Now Cry Later and what's that one song? What's Next? Compared to Way Too Sexy and Girls Like Girls, I guess.
Yeah.
Those are the two biggest songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
don't know,
prefer What's Next over them two songs for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not. Listen, this isn't on hate shit. Like, I don't got hate in my heart for no person that I never met before. Like, that's just weird. But I'm definitely disappointed because he was talking it up, and I get it. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to amp your album. You're supposed to try to sell it to people. I get that. But at the same time, it's just like, but
I think
you didn't
everybody
deliver.
was not biased, bro, and it was hard for us to really stick by Drake on this album with all the mistakes he made on making the album, bro, from features to all that shit.
Yeah. And so up until now, where he tried to drop fucking Kanye's track and then dropped his own after, and that shit was trash, and Kanye's track was
Tyler the Creator make him better than all these niggas, bro. Shut up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tyler Creator a goat. Bro. Tyler Creator a goat though. Tyler Creator a goat, but come on, bro. Like chill. Honestly, I think Tyler got smoked with Drake, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like he got smoked with that nigga Drake, bro.
Man,
really?
I just want another legendary project
like
from
the
Drake,
diss
bro.
lyrics and shit. So I don't know, bro.
Nah.
know,
He
man.
a Drake stan. Remember, he had Drake perform at whatever that's called, Tyler.
Oh
Palooza.
yeah, and they dissed his ass.
Yeah, Tyler
Palooza, bro.
Bro, I just want another legendary project from Drake, bro. That's it. Like, I just feel a little disappointed. Was all. That was it.
So you just gotta acknowledge that Drake is not at his peak no more. Like, could you imagine Drake at his peak getting booed off stage? The nigga got booed off stage.
Y'all just don't want this man to be at his peak.
Bro, chill, bro. Y'all
Drake, bro.
Yo, every time Drake catches the L, there's like an 82-page list of excuses. The nigga got booed off stage, bro.
Nigga, those are two different demographics.
Yo. By the way. Nigga, Uzi was about to get booed and he left before they booed him. That's Frank Ocean. They wanted the mascara. They wanted, like, come on, you know the vibe they wanted?
They wanted mascara music. Drake's nigga make take care. Drake and fucking Frank Ocean make the same music.
He's just trolling me, bro.
No way. Drake and Frank Ocean are two different niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Completely two different niggas.
You know Frank Ocean's fans are straight cult fans, bro. If they want no Drake.
They're definitely cult fans. That's a fact. They're crazy.
Yeah, like, you can't say Drake watch it.
These motherfuckers will put a gun to my head and tell me to listen to Blonde. What?
Okay, wait. Somebody said Drake. Somebody said Drake was taking an L. Like, somebody was like, Drake is taking an L this time. But, like, bro, this nigga about to occupy all 10 spots of the fucking Billboard. Like, nobody ever does some shit like that. Not even 5. Not even the top 5.
It's not even taking an L, bro. It's just not the music we wanted or what we was expecting.
Yeah.
That's all it was, bro. And just DONDA came out as perfectly executed, so it makes it hard.
No.
It wasn't perfectly executed, but it was definitely better executed.
I feel like the features was perfectly in place, in my opinion, bro. Like, The Weeknd and the Baby was fire. Fabio and Playboy Cardi,
I get. Honestly, I like Ant Clemens more than I like The Weeknd, but that's some lame shit, I guess. But, like, I don't know.
In general, because you got to think, bro, we was getting bullshit Kanye albums for years. Even Axe said he was getting tired of fucking reviewing some shit that was just straight ass, bro. And then we get Donda, and this shit's actually worth listening to at least a little bit, bro. So of course we're gonna fuck with this shit better. We appreciating the music.
That's true. That's true. I wouldn't say it's perfect though. Like, hell no. His last perfect album was like 2010.
It's perfect because I don't listen to Kanye and I ain't listening to the listening party. So I was like overly excited for this shit and happy that it came out.
That's real. That's real.
But that's why when it came to CLB, like I said, when I first heard Donda, I was like, man, ain't no way CLB finna top this shit. But then I remember the Fair Trade snippet, and then when I seen niggas release the track list and I seen all them features, I'm like, oh my god, bro. I had a bad feeling, but I was like, it could probably still work out. You feel me? But he just slipped up on the features, and I think that's where he fucked up at, bro.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I feel like when I listened to Donda, I came into CLB thinking that I kind of knew it would be better than Donda. I was like, bro, this nigga about to watch kind of like, and I'm a Ye fan, but I'm like, bro, this nigga about to watch this nigga. But after I listened to it, I'm like, they both kind of like on equal footing. That's how I left listening to CLB. I was like, these niggas kind of dropped both good albums. Like, that's how I felt.
And it's crazy because even though I'm saying like CLB, I didn't like the features. I still listen to CLB every day since it came out, bro. I just skipped the features after.
I feel like that's the only thing that. I feel like the features didn't. I feel like the features didn't give a fuck. Like 21 Savage, he didn't give a fuck. Like,
nigga, he
only nigga that gave a fuck was
song.
Wayne and Ross, bro.
And
Yo, shout out to Wayne and Ross.
Kanye needs to thank Vori. Facts. Kanye needs to thank Vori. That's facts.
And his choir, whoever the fuck they were.
Yeah, whoever was on the choir and fucking Vori got on them 4 tracks, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
They need a crazy raise. I don't know what the fuck. They need to get paid more.
Yeah, this shit wow. Niggas are at like it's like a 50-50 split, bro. Niggas think
bro,
still be better or done this better.
And I'm a Drake fan, bro. And it's like when I heard CLB, I was like, man, I gotta give it to Donda, bro. If I'm going off of music wise, bro, I gotta give it to Donda. But if I'm going off replay wise, bro, I gotta give it to CLB because I'm gonna be bumping.
Yeah,
CLB
lyrical, but like, bro,
every day.
I don't know, bro. I don't want niggas to think I'm out here hating Drake, bro. You just got to be real. You just kind of got to be real with it, bro. Like,
I don't want to be
because, like, bro, I listen to Drake on my fucking MP3 player, bro, in like 09 and shit, bro, type shit. Ransom.
I heard that. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, I expect a lot more from that nigga, bro. I do. Like, I wouldn't say it's ass, but I expect way more from that nigga. Like, cause listen, if another nigga drops some shit like this, bro, y'all will be calling that shit ass, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, Drake made it good because he can rap, but if some nigga did some shit like this with the cover art and shit, y'all will be out here going crazy, like straight up. Y'all be out here doing backflips, bro.
There was a fucking an opinion not too long ago that was basically like, oh, we shouldn't be going too crazy on Drake, whatever. Like, you could tell from some of the tracks and like the cover image, this shit's just supposed to be fun. Like, this shit wasn't supposed to be super serious, like real competition like that. It was just him rocking out, right? And like, I don't know how y'all feel about that. I want to hear what's
I
up.
feel like if that's the case, you could have just made it a mixtape. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel like
That's
if he
fair.
wasn't serious, he could have made it a tape. And on top of that, I wouldn't necessarily say he waited too long, but we thought Dark Lane Demos was like the tape. You feel me? So
No
we was
cap.
already expecting something better
Mm-hmm.
than what the fuck we got. I just like, but then it just leads back to the features, bro. If you listen to CLB without the features, I think it's a way better project.
True. Besides, you only live twice. That
I ain't
song
gonna lie,
actually
man.
good.
Y'all
Yeah,
got
that
me-
song's crazy.
y'all got
Listen,
me
it's
with a
Ross and Wayne. You
migraine
can't lose.
today, man.
You
Yeah,
can't
that
lose.
one was fire. You could keep the Ross and Wayne feature.
You
And-
can't
But why is
lose
it
with Ross
promoted
or
as the
Wayne.
album of the decade? This album is promoted as the album of the decade?
That's an L. Massive L. What?
Who got the album of the
Ooh.
decade? Probably Weeknd? I don't know.
Bro. Nah,
No
not CLB.
way.
Trash.
You gotta fucking throw
That's
that one on there.
disrespectful to literally everything else that came out this past 10 years. That's so rude. What?
Okay, all right. With the exception,
No,
of,
we in a new
with,
decade.
with the exception of CLB, do you still think that Drake is making the best music in terms of like his features?
Yeah,
Other
yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Finally, man. Y'all niggas been hating for the last 2 hours.
Listen, this isn't hate, bro. Listen. Act. The issue is that you're fanning too hard and you can't see that niggas have different
I'll put
opinions. It
CLB
isn't
to the
hate.
side, but y'all start mentioning niggas that can't even compete with that nigga, bro.
Oh my
Who?
god.
Kanye wants to compete with him.
No, not Kanye. I'm talking about Kendrick. Come on, Kendrick can't compete with Drake. Come on.
Yeah, bro, Kendrick ain't fucking with Drake, bro. Like, and not in one sense, bro. I'm just be real. Like, he make better albums.
No.
He ain't a legend. Like,
I thought y'all listen. I'm cool with people saying, "Hey, this ain't the album that they like," but niggas was going as far to say, "Yo, he is done. He's washed."
Nah,
like,
no
bro,
way.
he's still
No
making
way.
the best music, even if this wasn't his best.
No way. They're just gassed up.
Wait,
That's all it is.
And to the niggas that said Kendrick is top 10, bro, the only great album that nigga really had was Good Kid, Mad City, bro. Other than that, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yo, take that back. Take that back.
Discord, bro.
Get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
Good Kid, Mad City is not going up with Drake. That's facts.
Listen, you're tweaking. You're tweaking. You're actually tweaking. You okay? My nigga, drink some water. You're going crazy.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. All I gotta
Have a Snickers, nigga. You're going crazy. Relax. God damn.
Yeah, bro. Eat a Snickers, bro. You obviously not yourself right now, bro.
Yo. By the way, somebody named Your Rage Baby says, "Yo, y'all been dick sucking so goddamn hard, man." I
Dick
think
sucking who?
Man, I think you're talking about either Kendrick or Kanye.
Nigga, we not dick sucking anybody. What?
Wait.
Yo,
Lil Baby.
Yo. Your Rage Baby also said, "Yo, to be honest, I'm listening to CLB with my boys on the aux. I'll only listen to Donda in the shower by myself."
Nah,
yo, he's in the car listening to Too Sexy with his mans.
Listen, that's
you
crazy.
girls with your niggas? Oh, you lesbian with your bros. You lesbian
Oh,
with your bros.
definitely lesbian.
Freaky
Definitely
ass
lesbian.
nigga.
Lil Baby's last album versus Drake's album. Who wins?
Chill out.
Chill. You know,
yo.
This nigga talking crazy.
Listen. Act's gonna have like his head's gonna explode.
Yo, Dark Lane Demos is better than Lil Baby's last album. That's a fact, bro.
All right, but that's Dark Lane. We said last album, nigga, not mixtape.
All right, hold on. Okay, I'm glad you said that because Drake album is way better. Listen, until Baby puts down a song like 7 a.m. on Bridle Path, I'm sorry, there's levels to this. Baby has a lane, and his lane, he makes the best album for that lane. But his lane never interrupts or intercepts these niggas who drop lyrical masterpieces mixed with great songs and great overall music. His lane's a different lane. You don't expect him to have a bunch of bars going off. He has bars, but it's mixed with a bunch of melody. We don't expect straight bars. I can't ever compare his shit to Drake shit. I'm sorry. Just like I can't compare.
What?
Like hold on. Yo, hold on. And by the way, that's also a different conversation than if you're asking me if I enjoyed his shit more. Like, you could, like, I enjoy Baby shit more than most people. Like, I'll enjoy Baby shit more than Kendrick shit. But I'll objectively say, no, Kendrick is, like, I won't compare Kendrick's album to Baby's album. Like, Kendrick is way better. Kendrick, how he sculpts an album is not to be fucked with, right? But whose album I'm going to enjoy more? Of course, Baby, bro. Like, it's two different things.
So, okay, so you enjoy Lil Baby's album over Drake's CLB album. Lil Baby's My Turn, I think that's what it's called.
That
My
shit been
Turn,
out a year.
enjoy-
Drake shit been out three days.
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough.
Honestly, this conversation low key is a little bit underbaked. Like we should have waited at least a week.
No, we gonna have this conversation in a week too.
We're gonna have it in a week.
Yo,
I bet.
yo, that's true.
Yo, not for nothing. We got to admit, like, yo, we haven't been this passionate in discussing two artists even going against each other because really most artists they're not that invested in it. And that's why even for like Cole and shit like that, I love Cole, but like, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't even make it fun for the fans to like compare and compete. He's just like, no, I'm in my lane, just everybody leave me alone, and just like drops and disappears. Like the thing I always say with Drake is like, yo, he makes rap seem like a contact sport. Like he's always seeming to try to go against people or put his bars up against other people, which I do think is fun. It's most times we're on the stream talking about a lot of shit that ain't rap. And we're finally, this is the first stream I've been on, how many hours? I've been on for 5 hours and 17 minutes, and we're literally talking about music. When the fuck have we done that?
That
Like
is
4
true.
months ago, some shit. 4 months.
No, I don't remember y'all niggas doing some shit like this.
Yeah, like
maybe more.
Every day, song for song verses. This should be like a three day thing.
No, but we're arguing over albums, and we're arguing over like, yo, how people like we're having more in-depth takes. You know what I mean? We're not just doing, oh, okay, is it hot or not? We're actually having these debates that really could it's like really think pieces almost in terms of like exchanging ideas. We really don't have it that much for other. Yeah, we might have a listening party and we play for in the week, and then the next week we're on to some other shit. These two projects, I could say, in a couple of weeks, we're definitely gonna want to come back and be like, yo, shit, these songs are now the standouts. It might even change. And also, if Kendrick drops in the next couple of weeks, shit, there's gonna be more reason to talk. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. The last time that we really seriously talked about like music was when the Fulio and Young and Ace thing popped off, and that was only for like 2 songs. It wasn't a project, so it's been a while.
That's a lot. Yeah,
It's been a
but
long
to be fair, bro, like I understand, you fuck with Drake, and I understand y'all fuck with Donda and shit, but like YoungBoy got the greatest discography out of both of them niggas in only 2 years.
I'm gonna go.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
in the lane.
Yo, by the way, YoungBoy top, like pause, like the album top is a classic. That's classic. Classic.
Yeah, it's better. Yo, it's better to Take Care, bro. Straight up.
You out.
Be real.
38. Wait, what's it?
Plugging.
Nah, AI Iverson, wherever the fuck he called it, that bitch was fire.
Oh shit.
Nah, YoungBoy got some shit, man. Yo, I'm gonna
Bro,
tell you
YoungBoy
how much and how frustrated I've gotten this stream. I have a fucking migraine right now, and it's either from screaming or whatever it is. But I'm glad we. By the way, I'm gonna take the 010. I'm gonna take the 010. You know, yo, Drake fans, y'all gotta do better. I get at the Reddit. I looked at the Kanye Reddit real quick. Kanye Reddit they were going crazy, but who cares? You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's Stan Wars. It was a public poll. Like, Drake fans could have done this. Nigga, come on, stop it, bro. Like,
down to one like that, bro.
Drake.
No.
There was a 10-0 sweep. 10-0 sweep.
From who? Drake?
No, Kanye. Kanye.
Damn, Ak. Damn, Ak, you might want to know.
Like every single song was basically like 67% to like 30.
That's not true. Yo, Ak, you remember that message I sent you? You was muted. I think that would have had some clarity for the last stream. I was saying, bro, like I had a feeling that shit was rigged because niggas voted Jonah over In Too Deep or some shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, I'm not gonna I'd take Jonah over.
A Kanye fan hit me,
and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm skipping in the Bible. I'm keeping Jonah though. I'm gonna keep it real. That's just me. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm keeping Jonah. I'm skipping in the Bible.
Yo,
what it is?
Kanye fans hit me and say, yo, Kanye should be watching Drake, but Love All Losing to Remote Control is fishy as fuck. like I mean, yo,
bro, but we lost to the Donda chant. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Donda chant won the poll, bro.
That shit blew my fucking mind, bro. I'm hearing Donda seeing the views go up, the votes. I'm like, what the fuck?
By the way, I think what this really proves though is that Kanye's fan base, which by the way, I felt like they when he got on his like Trump shit, they were just ghost, right? But they're still way more active, and like that's why it's always been one of the most like toxic fan bases. Like they ride hard for Ye. You know what I mean? Like, and I think they're doing a great job of showing up this week. and even last week. And not only, unlike the Barbs who show up and they'll troll and leak your address and cyberbully you, the Kanye stands, they're streaming that shit. You know what I mean? They're rocking out. Like,
yeah,
like truth be told, yo, going into Donda, I ain't think that nigga was gonna do 300. I thought like 230.
I told you.
I was thinking like 300-500, bro. I was thinking
I said
5.
350. I said 350 to 600.
Well, so you think Kanye only won because Kanye fans are running your chat right now? That's
bro.
why
I think the niggas that's Drake fans too didn't want to be biased, and they
I feel like I feel like it's Drake fans in here who have the same opinion, but they're getting washed out by the bias.
Yo. Objectively, we did 10 rounds. Like, Kanye probably should have been up 6-4. 10-0, too crazy. Stop it.
Like, 10-0. Donda Chat beating fucking the fair trade is crazy.
Like, come on.
Also, you wait. How
hey,
much
by the way, whoever's reporting this Kanye did 520 first week, like, listen, like, y'all Kanye fans are doing too much. Billboard reports sales from Friday to Thursday. Don't change it up for nobody, because when Dirk dropped, and he dropped on like a Wednesday, he had 1 day of sales. Nobody's like,
no. He took credit for the full week.
No. Wait. No. He could put that out. And by the way, we don't even know where Kanye is currently tracking at. So that's really a made-up number. Billboard still has their tracking going until Friday. So you can't take piece of this week and piece of the other week, and the other week is not fully accounted for yet. So that 520 shit, like, I don't mind if Kanye fans said he's sold in 10 or 11 days and combined week 1 and week 2, but trying to act like his first week numbers is this new number that no one is going to be able to verify is like whack. If it's going to be over 500, combine first week and second week. Just combine them and just say, hey, he did this in 10 days.
No, be real.
Because that 520 you can't verify. You can't verify the 520.
Okay, but let me be real here. Let me be real. If it's verified, because they're gonna get the numbers. So if they get the numbers for it drops Sunday, what if they get the numbers for the Friday and the Saturday, which is the missing 2 days that he needs, right? To make it full 7 days, and it equals 500.
Billboard doesn't report like that. Billboard's gonna report for this new week. So how much?
Yeah.
All right. So if they say Kanye did 200 for the second week, how are you going to pinpoint how much goes into those 2.5 days?
It's people that track those.
Bro, these are like fucking.
Track those daily numbers.
Bro, these are fucking like no disrespect to them. These are just pages who fuck with Ye, bro. That's putting that out. Like, there's no official source saying that. There's no official source saying that, bro. I'm telling you.
What if it's his daily double though? What if it's his daily double?
His daily double did not say that. His daily double did not say that.
But what if it gets verified like that?
If it gets verified like that, yes. But his daily double, Buzz Angle, all the sources that I tap in with, none of them are saying that.
Nah, because Dirk did. Yeah, because Dirk did that shit, and everybody.
No. Hold on. But what Dirk did, Dirk combined 2 different weeks because he dropped 1 day into
but he
1
counted
week.
as his first week though.
No. Hold on, yo. Officially, what goes down in Billboard history, his first week was 1 day. You can't change the rules. You cannot change the rules. If you drop on Wednesday, you know you should have dropped your album on Friday. You cannot change the rules. You could make it sound good on Twitter, but you cannot change the rules. If you want the full 7 days, Drake dropped at 2 a.m., we're not going to give him extra 2 hours. It's over, nigga. You lost out on them 2 hours. Kanye, you dropped Sunday morning. You should have dropped Friday morning. You lost out on those 2.5. I'm just telling you what it is. Now, if they want to just say whatever to make it look good, this is a PR thing. You want to make the sales look good.
True.
Like, Kanye's team has a PR thing going against Drake's team. So that's why they're putting, hey, this is what Drake streamed on Spotify this day. This is what Kanye did. I get the numbers thing and the PR thing because you're trying to flip the narrative. But I'm not down to interpret already existing records that we always use. We use Sunday, we use Friday to Thursday. Don't tell me, we tagged on 2 more days, because here's the thing. So you're telling me that Kanye sold, right? From Sunday morning at 8 a.m. to Thursday at midnight, he sold 309,000 copies of his album. Yet we want to say if he had 2 or let's continue it back to the Sunday, right? So in those 2.5 days, the extra 2.5 days that you're tagging on, remember, his official is 309. They're saying he did 520. Do the math. 520 minus 309. Why would you do an extra 200? You did 300 in 5 days. Why would you do an extra 200 in the last 2 days? Come on,
that's
bro.
true.
This is all PR.
That's true.
I'm telling you, bro. This is the highest. So if you did 309 in 5.5 days or 5 days, let's say 5 days.
But his second day was his highest though. His second day was bigger than
Bro, it's not trending up, bro. I'm telling you, it's not trending up. His second day was the highest because he dropped to that 8 a.m. He missed out on 8 hours. So it was the second day was the first day. It was the first 24 hours he got. Bro, like, use your brain. This whole little thing that everybody's trying to use, like, I get the PR spin, nigga, I see it because his team is sending it to me too. But, nigga, it's only to kind of fool fans to make it seem like he's doing the same numbers as Drake. He's not. That's not the facts.
I heard that 500.
Nigga, if he was doing the same numbers as Drake, watch where Drake is gonna have all his songs chart. If he's doing more streams than Drake, watch Drake get the entire top 10 except one spot. When did Kanye get that? Y'all let me know. How is his numbers equal to Drake and he's not doing the same things?
Drake's gonna win on numbers.
But that's probably pure sales.
How did he break the Spotify record and then Drake almost doubled the record that he broke? How? If they're doing the same shit.
Yo, I know why.
How?
I know why. You want me to tell you why?
Talk to me.
Because Spotify is giving out free on-demand playlists for his album. Nobody ain't talking about that though. Free
for
on demand.
whose album?
For
whose album?
Yeah, that's true.
Drake's album.
That's...
These are free. Like, these are paid streams he's getting for free. Spotify is promoting this on Twitter. Facts. They didn't 100%. Do that for Donda.
Well,
that's a fact.
Well, I can't comment on like that type of shit. Would be label shit. I have no idea. That's UMG.
I'm just saying. That shit be pushing the narrative to make it seem like he's bigger, but it's just I'm just being I'm gotta be real, bro.
Bro, all I'm trying to say,
I gotta be real.
Because I seen people try to also report at the low end for Drake's projections. Oh no, Drake's only projected to do 550. But Kanye really did 525 in his first week. What are you talking about? Like, no, nigga did 309. I don't give a fuck if it was 5 days. Nigga, you should have dropped on Friday. Okay, ain't nobody tell you to lie about UMG leaking your album. Nigga, you put it out on Sunday, nigga. That's just what it is. That's going to be your first week. I am down to put your first 2 weeks versus Drake's first 2 weeks. Or your, like, but we can't, there's nothing to compute.
That's a fair point,
there's nothing to compute day-by-day sales. There's nothing to compute it. There's nothing to really accurately compute that because what you're seeing on Spotify in terms of streams are global streams. You don't know if they came from Sri Lanka, Australia, Ethiopia. You don't know if it came from Berlin. You don't even know if it's paid or premium. Mad different things goes into how it's going to count. All I'm trying to say, I seen that shit. It's cap.
All that is well and good, but who won on both streams, music-wise? When you played music back to back, who won?
Listen, yes,
Drake.
No, Kanye did win, even though it might be rigged, but whatever. Kanye won, but hey, Kanye won that war. Kanye won that war, and Drake won the sales war. Fuck it.
Yo, 520K is not true. 520K is worldwide sales, bro. So y'all gotta.
Okay, all right. And if 520K is his worldwide, imagine what Drake worldwide sales is.
Like if somebody got a link to like the facts to that, y'all can whisper it and I'll send it.
Bro, I seen the page. I seen 2 pages tweeted out. It's the most inaccurate pages in the history of music. I just don't want to diss them.
Yeah, but you skipping over something critical though. Even on Twitter, like over here, if I open fucking Twitter, I see Spotify promoting CLB.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You gotta talk about that, bro, because that's not right. Getting, you know how you was just saying pay. No. You were saying label shit. Fuck all that. You were saying how paid streams and free streams. He's getting paid streams. Hold on.
Wait. All right. So again, if there are secret deals done, right? If there's secret, hold on. Listen to me. If there's secret deals done. Number one, I wouldn't know about it. However, here's the thing, too. This is UMG's biggest moment of the year. They eat from Kanye the exact same way they eat from Drake. If they have some whatever reason or incentive to do it for one album versus the other, that's on them. It's a big moment that we're having this stream arguing about 2 albums that they both own. That they own, both of them, right? So no. Wait. So wait. I'm giving you a sensible, like, hey, if you want me just to agree and be like, oh, there's some conspiracy, cool, but like, I don't have any proof to that, right? Now, here's the reason. I can tell you why I think, and this is what I think. Spotify is going extra hard for Drake. I can even tell you, my nigga Carl Cherry, right after Apple announces, remember, they're so thirsty for CLB. What Apple don't even talk, they don't even announce numbers. Apple announced at noon that CLB broke the record for first day stream before the day was over. They sent the blast out. Oh, Drake already broke the record. What? The company that never talks about numbers is telling us at noon that Drake already broke the first. So if he broke it at 12 o'clock, what do you do for the rest of the day? 2 hours later, Spotify and shoot my man Carl Cherry. Carl hit me and say, yo, Ak, he sent me the screenshot for Spotify. Drake broke Spotify record, and we're finding out about that before the day's over. What I'm saying is that this is DSP wars. People are listening to Drake more on Apple than on Spotify. So Spotify is trying to go hard to get those listeners over to their platform. That's it, bro. This is not to hate on Kanye. Kanye and Drake are peons. These are $2 billion companies trying to duke it out. And this is the biggest moment. This is the biggest album. And you want niggas listen to CLB or Donda on your platform. Kanye West did a deal with Apple for his motherfucking like the previews. Of course, but they got the leg up. They got the leg up on Spotify with that.
But Ak, you're not getting what I'm trying to say though. I think you're taking what I'm saying out of context. I'm saying
all those streams are
is the numbers really like natural if they get in paid streams? Like Donda was getting free, like the free stream, free streams and paid streams, they count for different type of sales type shit. So he's getting premium streams for free type shit, which can inflate your numbers type shit. You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna break a record if everybody can listen to your shit for free without skipping, no shuffles, no commercials, just straight up free. More than you can do than what he did with his last album.
All right. I'm not here defending or trying to say, oh no, whatever. I'm just saying this is DSP wars. It happens. So again, like if you want to use it to discredit it, cool. But it happened before. It happened when Justin Bieber dropped some shit, and the actual DSP was giving giveaways for free tickets just that people could stream his shit more. You get me? Like in the biggest moments of music, there's probably two places you're gonna go: Apple or Spotify, and each of them are thirsty enough to try to offer incentives to say, no, come over here and listen to the same music. It's the same music. But we just want you to come over here and pay your $9.99 over here. That's really what it is. Now, again, if you want to use that against, Drake, cool. Hey, listen, they probably did some stuff for Donda as well. I heard some stuff like you would assume that companies would fall back, especially some shit I heard in the background. But no one could really front on Donda. Like niggas had to support Donda. You know what I mean? Again, is it to the level they're supporting Drake? That is beyond me. That's decisions that would be made at an executive level. If motherfucking Nicki drops, if Rihanna drops, if Bieber drops, if Ed Sheeran drops, both of these DSPs are gonna go to war. That's what they do every single time. And how much does it matters? I don't know. So I can't give you a definitive answer. All I can tell you is that DSP wars.
That's numbers. That's numbers. But in terms of quality, who has the better album?
Donda.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm rocking with that CLB right now. But hey, Donda has gotten better than me, and by the way, CLB has gotten better than me. Again, in a week, I hopefully I still feel the same way, but I just don't think it's trash. Like some people are just saying it's trash or completely mid. I think they're both good albums. I think they stand for different purposes. And shit, I think both of them could have been improved, while we're holding them to very high standards, even saying that both of them could have been improved.
Okay. So that's where we end off at?
Man, y'all niggas got me with a migraine, man. Y'all niggas really...
I was at work on this bitch, like, what is this nigga saying, bro? I'm like, bro, get me in this bitch, bro.
Yeah. Yo, YK, man, what you bumping, nigga?
Problem?
Nigga, when you in the script club, nigga, with the hoes and flamingos, nigga, what are you bumping, bro?
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna hold you, man.
That nigga's a strip club connoisseur.
Hey, relax. I went into retirement recently. Relax. When that way too sexy come on, man. I'm have to pull out a couple hundred singers.
Yeah, that nigga said, he said I'm too sexy for this world. Bro. He's 40 years old.
Bro, on me.
Bro, he 41.
Bro, I don't know how y'all can rock with that song. That shit kills me. I don't know how.
That nigga said I'm too sexy for
I
the
said,
club.
when you got two bitches in the back seat going crazy, we gonna see if it's a skip then.
Yo, I'm gonna have, yo, YK, I'm gonna have them bitches popping off the Donda's chant, bro. We different, bro. I'm gonna have them bitches popping off the
I'm not
Donda's
gonna
chant.
lie, that
Yo,
sounds like
imagine watching a girl. Imagine watching a chick twerk to praise God. You'd be like, "Come on, heathen, stop it, stop it, you heathen, heathen, stop."
Yeah, like that's like some otherworldly dimension shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You might as well slap 24 on in the club. Fuck.
Oh shit.
I mean,
she
okay,
shaking
okay,
ass
can rock
24,
now.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, can rock, and off the grid can rock.
Oh man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man, y'all got me sweating. I got a headache. I'm getting off of this shit. I'm about to go play Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Listen, I streamed
Hey, man,
about.
appreciate y'all for having me on this bitch, bro.
Listen, hold up. So you're gonna go play Fortnite, right? Why not play Fortnite and stream? No,
Man,
yeah.
because I need to fucking unwind, man. Like, nigga, I have
Oh my
a
God.
headache. I have a headache. And plus, I hate streaming video games. Like, I feel like y'all just leave anyway.
Those be the best streams though, nigga.
Bro, those were some classic streams back then. What are you talking
The
about?
Fortnite streams was classic, bro.
They were classic.
Big fat.
Fortnite.
Man,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
that's a
With
good,
the big
that's a good
AJ back then, that shit was classic. What are you talking about?
Like, I feel like I need like a Tylenol, man. Like, I was shouting so
Nigga,
much.
you remember?
Nigga, you are the talent. What's the problem?
No, I need a
Nigga.
Tylenol. Like, yo, like my head's hurt, nigga. Like,
Oh, I heard
Nigga,
talent.
don't you remember in 2017 when you was playing 2K?
yeah, nigga, I used to be shouting it too. No,
Nigga used to play every day, nigga, like every day for like 12 hours straight.
That
We be
is
in there.
true. Yeah, but now,
Them shits
now
was
I
classic.
gotta like do
you
other
still
things
here?
in life. Like,
Yeah, I'm here.
Somebody asking when you dropping new music.
Back. Hopefully soon. Still, I just got my mic and shit. I'm about to start recording.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I write for that nigga Chosen.
Yo,
W.
send me some records. What do you mean?
Bro, I got you, bro. Yo, act know I be writing for niggas, bro.
nah.
You know I got reference tracks.
No, of course.
Let me see.
Nigga need to throw me on the track. That nigga Andre from Victorious on that bitch. I know I could be on that motherfucker.
yeah, that was
How
surprising.
the
That was
fuck-
mad
how the fuck he get in
surprising.
the
That was
studio, bro?
mad surprising, yo. I was like, what?
Bro, that nigga must have been doing something. Ain't no way in fucking Ariana Grande the only person that went mainstream. Ain't no fucking way.
Oh my god.
Yo, so chat, bro. Who y'all got, bro? CLB or Donda, bro? Last verse, bro.
CLB, man, till I DIE, man. Come on.
Hey, man, we ain't
CLB or Donda, bro?
bro.
I'm gonna have to go for Donda, I guess.
I can't
Yo,
believe
what
we
would
got
you
this
rate
much
it?
Drake slander for this long. Like,
What would you
beyond
rate
me.
each project out of 10, bro? That'll show.
Out of 10, I'm giving like fuck. I guess I'll give Donda like a 6.5, maybe
Oh
7.
my god.
Listen,
Ugh.
a hard 8.
Listen. Again, my rubric's different than most. Like I'm looking at this shit like if you was to give it like an A, B, C, D type shit. You feel me? So like A is like a 10. You feel me? Like a B is like a 9, so on and so forth. You feel me? And it keeps going down. So like for me, a 6.5 is actually pretty decent. Like that's a good fucking album. Right? It's not bad. It's hard to get to the very tippity top.
Nah, 6.5 is mid, bro. That is mid.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
So what's your score for CLB then?
CLB for me is like a 6 flat. 6 flat.
Nah, see, now you lying.
Yeah, you better.
I feel like 6 is decent for CLB. I feel like that's fair.
I gave
Donda, I'm giving it Donda 7.5.
This
CLB,
nigga
I'm
Ack is
giving it a-
losing his mind.
Donda's getting a 7.5. CLB, I'll give it a nice 4. Nice round.
Drake slander is crazy. Like when did y'all get like this? Like when did we
when
start
did
slandering Drake? Like,
Yo, Drake been giving y'all bops for the last 10 years.
I know.
Yo, this is how you repay the nigga who been giving y'all bops for the last 10
saying,
years.
like, you niggas
Oh my god.
Ego, I get where you're coming from if we're going off of like how it progresses. You know what I'm saying?
I literally said that there was a 0.5 difference and y'all niggas are going crazy.
Nigga,
I hate y'all niggas.
Crazy, nigga.
I hate y'all
Yo,
niggas,
a
bro.
nigga just said that they say that they think that CLB is a 4. Like,
hey,
oh,
yo.
no.
No,
Listen. So all I know is that niggas never cared to us RIP, man. That's all I got to say, man.
All right, listen. So like if 5 is average, right? If 5 is average, like dead center, right? Then like a 6 is, decent, right? 7
Nah.
is good, an 8 is great, a 9 is amazing,
No.
and a 10 is perfection, nigga.
No.
I'm giving it like.
I think a 7 is like 8 is like okay, this shit
Listen,
good. It's
that's a
almost
you
great.
thing.
9
That's
is great.
a you
10 is
thing,
good.
homie. That's a you thing. Your rubric, nigga. The way you operate. I don't operate like that.
Okay. But
You
to
see?
give it a 6 is wild.
Yeah, because you putting it on your rubric, on your fucking grading score. Like that's how you see 6. You see 6 as bad. I don't see 6 as bad. I see 6 as good.
Well, if we doing it on a Rubin score, bro, 6 is like a D, bro. That's pretty bad.
It's just a D.
I just said, right? I just said that 5 is average. It's in the dead center, right?
No, 5 is ass. 5 is ass.
Listen, stop arguing with me. Stop going back and
On that
forth
note,
with me,
man,
nigga.
you have a good night, man.
Oh my god.
All right,
Good night,
watch
bro.
this
Good night.
Yeah,
Listen,
y'all be
stop
blessed.
arguing with me about the fucking meaning of 5, nigga. 5 is 5. I say what 5 means to me, and you say what 5 means to you, right?
But
But you
wait,
can't
what-
tell me what it means to me.
Someone run a official poll like in the chat, like how.
Nah, niggas
no,
are
we
just
don't
gonna like
post
spam it, bro. That's
Nah,
why
we
I don't
don't
use
post
it.
Kanye
This shit
Mob
rigged.
in there.
Yeah, this shit
Compared
rigged.
to compared to nothing was the same. CLB is definitely like a 6 flat.
Yeah,
Kanye got
6
to speak
flat.
about
Six
some chat,
flat.
bro. We good, bro.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
But
Not
Donda's
wrong.
an 8.
I don't know about that. I want to
Bro,
get 8.
anything we rate in Donda, we put in CLB either 0.5 over or under, bro.
We did the skips, right? And it was like 5 to 4, right? That tells you the difference. The gap is small. The gap is small.
Bro, at this point,
So I
I've
give
had
it a half
enough, bro.
point.
Because when you compare the two albums, it doesn't matter about
Nigga, act praying to God.
it doesn't matter
Believe the shit y'all saying.
when you put them on side.
Yo,
side,
I just can't believe what I'm hearing, dog. I just can't believe it. Like, yo, I low key, I want to go to sleep and just be like, yo, these niggas was trolling you, dog. They were trolling. They were trolling the shit out of you, nigga. Like,
The
yo,
funniest shit was when Axe said, "I'm gonna put this bitch on myself, bro, just to see."
nah, man.
Yo, they really did Poppy's home dirty as fuck. Poppy's home is hard as shit. How the fuck did they lose to Donald Chan? Y'all niggas biased as fuck. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Then he
That's
gave them niggas the Discord link, bro, and fucked it all up, bro.
Oh my god. Alright.
Come on. How many Drake fans do you think are in here versus Kanye fans? That's the only thing. Like,
bro,
We're
their
graded now by like the Reddit.
No,
Kanye fans
that's
are in the
not
middle of a
true.
midlife crisis, bro. Niggas all
There's
losing their mind.
3 big Kanye West like fan pages that were tweeting song by song update, like round by round, bro. Like every time they tweet, it's like thousands of retweets, bro. Like there's not one Drake fan or Drake fan page that was like really in. Their whole subreddit is about what's going on here.
Well, maybe Drake need to fuck with them fan pages more, fam. Because the way
That
them
might be a
Kanye
fact.
pages
That might be
came
a
out,
fact.
no,
That might be a fact.
Drake go where he at.
that means Drake album is trash. Come on, fam.
Yo, this nigga Chosen still hate the shit out of this nigga
Bruh.
Drake, man. Yo, Drake just gotta give him a. Drake just gotta give him a. Yo, this nigga Chosen just wanted a nice little name check from Drake. You know what I mean? Just a little big up. That's all he wants. Damn, man.
I just want to hear it was an L. That's all. I just want the Drake fans like that.
Chosen, like, you should have found me instead of the other nigga.
Man.
Yo, all the Drake fans cannot admit it's an L. Y'all are like fucking trying to pick up pieces. Y'all are making excuses. Y'all are coming up with the craziest, most outlandish, most left field shit to defend the man.
Yo, but Chosen, here's the thing though. What's you're trying to chalk it as an L like it was just trash. That even I think a lot of people here agree. Even if you think Donda is better, CLB isn't trash. Like,
no,
okay, fine. It might not be better than Donda, but it's still a good album. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it might not be the best album, but it's still. I don't see anyone who's really not trolling is calling it literally trash. I think you want people to say it's trash.
But those are excuses. We're talking about a W or an L with Kanye versus Drake. Who took the W and who took the L? That's it. We can make all the excuses in the world, but who took the W and who took the motherfucking L? That's it.
Drake took the W, Kanye took the L.
We aim for the head. We don't aim for the That's facts.
That's crazy, man.
Man, listen, man. Yo, on that note, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Tomorrow I'll find some other way
on how to convince y'all that Drake is a GOAT. I might have to run this back in third. Now I'm playing. Now tomorrow I'm gonna re-strategize. We're gonna come back with a new fucking angle on how to analyze this situation right here, because every day that passes by, every 24 hours, CLB gets a day older, and you heard what Drake said. They call it mid at first, and 4 years later they call. I forgot what the fucking line was, but basically, nigga, y'all gonna be calling it classic in a minute, bro. Okay, we just gotta wait y'all niggas out.
Wait, act. How much you think he's selling first week right now?
Who? 600.
Drake.
600.
600?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely 600.
You want to bet on that?
Hey, I'll lock in.
You want to lock in?
Definitely.
All right, we can do that after this year.
All right, bro.
All right, yo, listen, everybody in the chat, man. Is anybody streaming? We got 5,000 people here. I thought y'all a host or something. But
shit.
You on, Boom?
No, I'll hop on though. Let me open my Streamlabs, bro.
All right, get online though. Yo,
Okay,
Boom, I see you claiming, bro. You claiming on the gram now, yo.
Yeah, man. You see me out here. I'm on my certified lover boy. You know what I'm saying? Certified lover boy vibes, man.
Nigga, you know that might be, claiming a girl in 2021, bro. That just tells niggas to hit her up. Like, that might be.
Yeah, but my girl ain't even like that. The niggas don't just get exposed.
Nigga,
so
do you have her password?
I be seeing all these niggas. Yeah, I be seeing all these niggas, but they lame as fuck. My girl ain't with that shit.
Okay,
yo, 100 niggas hit her up. She's gonna pick one, my nigga.
She ain't picking none of them niggas, bro. I guarantee you.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, for all the slander you did. Drake hit your girl up, bro. Oh, tough.
Yo,
Drake hit his over.
Yo, the real certified lover boy hit your girl up.
My girl don't even listen to Drake, bro.
It don't even matter, nigga. Drake come around, nigga, it's over with. Pack your shit.
Oh man!
All right, I'm live, bro. I'm live as shit.
All right, man. Yo, y'all go fuck with Boom and figure out why the fuck he was talking so spicy about my guy.
Yo, we gonna do a real deal breakdown, bro. We're gonna do a real deal breakdown for CLB, bro.
All right, let me see. Oh, you want? Is it just Lil Boom?
It's Halo Boom, bro.
Oh, Halo Boom. Yo, I have a legit fucking headache, man. Like arguing with
CLB
y'all.
got you getting migraines, bro.
Yeah, the nigga straight.
I mean, no, it's just like y'all niggas was just hating extra hard today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Drake
Bro,
fan.
I was trying to come non-biased, bro. I just had
Act, don't you think you being biased, bro? Don't you think you being biased?
Bro, yo, how am I being biased and niggas said it was 15-0, bro? Like, come on, bro. 15-0, bro. Like, how am I being biased?
Like, you can't act like just because niggas don't agree with what you saying, we hating, bro. That's being biased.
All right, man.
Like, come on, Act.
Was it Hey Lil Boom? Is there a space or something?
Nah, it's just Hey Lil Boom. It's, nigga, I'm in your fucking Twitch chat. They got my mom here.
Wait, I'm doing the pick challenge to raid live. Hey Lil. Okay, you know what? Let me just. All right, type.
Hey,
type.
Man.
Hot in this bitch, man.
I type. Let me see. Is it raid? I could just raid. Hey Lil Boom.
Hey.
It's 1 a.m.
Where you at? UK, nigga?
Yeah, I'm in the UK still.
How y'all feel about Drake out there?
They love Drake. Nigga, Drake is internationally loved. Nigga, the aliens love Drake, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
No, you're right. Drake gonna drop a track